More details on the Xbox Next Gen consoles. And the PlayStation State of Play leaked, and it's over an hour long.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fruities trading people, order skin. All recent and go, rates and pay top bean. Good morning, come and mooing. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and awesome Monday and beginning of the week. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? Let's see who's in the building. We have Matrix MD. What's up, brother Matrix? How you doing, Matrix? Hope everything is good. Francisco Garcia, TMH NHT1D. He says hi. Damn, Francisco, that's a long ass name. How you doing, Francisco? Hope everything is good for you. Safo 5988. Oh my God, I actually got a YouTube notification. Thank God you did. How you doing, Safo? Baby Money, what's up? Good morning to you. What's up? What's cooking? Well, chat. First things first, we're waiting for Joey to hop on. Oh shoot, I almost knocked this thing out of the park. Okay, you sit here. Yes, right here. Do not move. Stay still. Because the other day you fall on the floor. Seriously. But yes. Hey, Farke, Farke. Good morning, Farke. Like always, thank you for the thunder, my brother. Yes, yes, yes. Grumpy Shaman, good morning. What's up? Good morning to you. How you doing? Google poll Seahawks won. Yes, yes. I saw the Super Bowl yesterday and damn. You know, if there's some Patriots fan out there, I'm sorry, but damn, the defense sucked though. No joke. I'm not a football guy, but I was like, what kind of defense is this? Oh Lord. Hey, at least they got two touchdowns though. I mean, yeah, to be fair, they got two touchdowns, but hey, the game was good, and the halftime show was pretty fun though. I gotta say too. I really, it was really all set up, but it was really nice. It was a good Super Bowl. We cannot deny it, of course. Good stuff. Great show and everything. Did you like the Bad Bunny show? Well, I'm not a big Bad Bunny fan, but it was a good show though. I gotta say, it was a good show. It was a good show, good performance, everything great. Olivo, 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 what's up, my brother Olivo? How you doing? But chat, I gotta say something though. I mean, listen, listen. Bad Bunny moved this place. I'm not kidding you. Like yesterday, I was like, I had to go somewhere, but the whole city was jammed in traffic because everybody was trying to get to a bar or to some place. And trust me, all they did was go watch the Bad Bunny concert. Yeah, it's Bad Bunny. It's Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny, not Big Bunny. It's Bad Bunny. Hmm. All right. ChatGPT did say the Patriots had a lower chance of winning of 33%, meanwhile 67% with the Seahawks. Laugh out loud. Really? Damn. Remember, AI pleases the person, what they type in. Remember that. Olivo! He says, you are too pulpy. Nah, it's not because I'm poppy. No, no, no. It's not because of that. No, 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 Lee. It's just I just don't like BB. I don't like Bad Bunny though. It's not my type of music. My music is heavy metal. My music is rock and roll, stuff like that. It's just not in my way. But I know Lee will watch it for that though. David W. Kelsey says, "Good afternoon, Louis. I keep reading about next gen. They can't even get games in this gen running properly. Well, I mean, we're heading over there, bro. That's the bad part. We're heading over there. We're getting close to it. So you know how it is. You know how it is. You got to start the next gen coming out because if they don't start bringing it out, then you know who will come out with something else. Okay, enter the picture in Picture Automatic so you can use it on top of other tabs on Windows. Okay, allow it for this time though. Okay, allow it for this time. How is rock and roll and heavy metal poppy music, Olivo? No, it's not. Stop it. Is it because he's from PR? What do you mean he's from PR? Who? Olivo? No, Olivo's Dominican. I'm Dominican too. But to be honest, though, he did a nice concert, though. It was really nice. You know, he nailed everything that he did. It was a pretty good thing he did out there. It was a nice gesture, you know. Nice stuff, nice stuff. You know, he brought all the cultures in there, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. I'm from Puerto Rico and I don't like Bad Bunny music. It's okay. No worries. Black Sabbath rules. I'm with you, David W. Kelsey. Yes, Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne. RIP Ozzy Osbourne. Damn. But yes, yes, I love rock and roll. That's my type of music. So sorry, Levo. Don't get mad at me. Hey, Sith Lord 98. Good morning to you, brother. How you doing? How you doing? But yes, you know, I watched the football game yesterday, and one of the tweets I was really laughing so hard is when they said that Bad Bunny with the football in his hand did more yards than the Patriots. Oh shit! But hey, look. If the game was like how it was with the baseball game, how it was, I think it was Toronto versus the Dodgers. That baseball game last year was, oh my god, crazy. You know Kid Rock? Of course, you know Kid Rock. Heck yeah, Kid Rock's pretty cool. I like his music though. I like his music. I like all his music though, and I like Kid Rock. He's pretty cool for me. With his music though, I mean, I don't know personality wise, I don't know how he is, but his music is pretty cool. Yeah. That happened not too long ago. What? Why did that happen not too long ago? What happened not too long ago? Let me see. Hmm. What happened not too long ago though? So, okay, chat. Let's get the show on the road. Let's see when Joey hops in because I know Joey said he's hopping in, but I'm waiting for his butt. I don't know what's he doing though. Joey, where are you, Joey? Let me type to Joey and say, Joey, where are you? Let me see. Joey the Phantom Kraken. Joey the Phantom Kraken. Joey, we are live. Joey, we are live. Okay, let's see. Joey hops in. You know, to give his 2 cents in. But yes, chat, really quick. We're talking PlayStation today, you know, because it was basically, you know, the leaks and everything. Yeah. When Ozzy passed, oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Yeah. Oh Lord, please don't, no, don't bring that guy in here. Go Pro. Please delete that comment. Do not bring that in here. No. Let's not talk about that. No, Google Pro. Let's talk about video games. He got so much stuff in video games to tackle down here. Kid Rock was. Oh, really? He was cool. The boys' sports is goodbye football. Hello, Manly Sport NASCAR. And Formula One is on the way, Sid Lord. Formula One is on the way. Did you see that Cadillac though? Ooh, I gotta say though, that's one pretty car though. I like the black and gray. Ah man, it's beautiful. Woo! Okay, thanks for Google Poll. Thanks. So let's get started with the state of play chat. We gotta tackle this down. We're ready. Set our introduction. Ready. 10 minutes in. You really don't care about PlayStation? Oh, Safo doesn't care about PlayStation. Safo, can we tackle it though, just for fun? Because you know we gotta make some cool conversation about it. Please, can we tackle it, Safo? Please say yes, please, Safo, please. And then we'll go into the conversation about the next gen Xbox, and I'll read the article for you guys, you know, to sit here and enjoy, of course. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to talk more positive about Xbox and less and what is it? More positive about Xbox and less negative stuff about it, because that's what social media does is go out there and slander the Xbox. Oh, speaking of which, I'm waiting for Joey to say something about this. Xbox era is now day one. Cool. No problem. But someone made a comment there below. Someone made a comment, and I was like, huh? Someone made a comment there below, and I was like, no way. I can't believe he actually did this comment. Let me see if I can find that comment out there. But it was like, okay, right. And it was a guy that said literally that pretty much they are the only ones out there with an Xbox podcast. I can't wait for Joe to hop in so we can tackle this down. Oh, we're gonna tackle this down. We're gonna tackle this down. Yes, we're gonna talk about it. Yes, we're gonna hop in right now and talk about it. So yes, chat, I'm getting it up here so we can start tackling this sucker down. Let me see if I can open the Twitch so I can have the Twitch going, and then we're gonna read about this, my friends, because we're talking about that new PlayStation showcase that just leaked. It leaked yesterday, right? It leaked yesterday. Now they're confirming out this week. All right, let's go. Let's get this off the chart. So here we go, chat. Let me bring this sucker in. All right, my chat. So we have here PlayStation announces a newly hour-long state of play coming later this week. Really? Now? An hour long? Shoot. So I got a question for you, chat. Could we have Starfield be announced in this state of play? Probably so. Probably so. But yeah, let's read about this. PlayStation announces a new hour-long state of play coming later this week. The presentation will focus on news, updates, and announcements from various studios. But why not from their studios? Why not that? Oh Lord. Please, 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 please. Fingers crossed that they do not bring Resident Evil 9 again out there. I mean, how many damn trailers are we gonna get from Resident Evil 9? It's been like 300 of them already. Damn, it's like they're desperate or something. So the state of play will take place on Thursday, February 12th at 2 p.m. PT, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. GMT. And Chad, we will go live and stream it. I promise you that, yes. So let's keep going. Sony says the presentation will last more than 60 minutes and will feature new gameplay updates and announcements from game studios across the globe. Yay! According to the publisher, the showcase will focus on a range of titles, including eye-catching third-party and indie games headed to PS5, along with the latest from teams at PlayStation Studios. Yay! So, a new state of play airs February 12th. Tune in for 60 minutes of news, gameplay updates, and announcements from game studios across the globe. Yay! So, the last state of play was a Japan special, which took place in November 2025 and showed such titles as Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake, Octopath Traveler 0, Marvel Takon, Fighting Souls, and Elden Ring Night Ring The Forsaken Hollows. So before that, the last main state of play was back in September 2025, featuring such games as Sorrows, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Battlefield 6, Neo 3, and Marvel's Wolverine. Nope, I thought Joey was replying to me. So, Sony's first party slate for 2026 so far includes Sorrows, which is set for release on April 30. Marathon coming on March 5, MLB The Show 26, and Marvel's Wolverine Q3, Q4 2026. It's also publishing Marvel Token Fighting Souls, which is being developed by Guilty Gear Studio Arc System Works. Upcoming third-party PS5 games include Pragmata, Monster Hunter Stories 3, WWE 2K26, Fatal Frame 2 Remake, Life is Strange Reunion, Forza Horizon 6, 007 First Light, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Knights of the Dark Knight, Phantom Blade Zero, and Grand Theft Auto 6. So that's it? Nothing else? What's good, Louis Bunny? I'm good. If we got 100 likes, Louis, we'll do 100 push-ups. If we do get it though. So BRPR Renew says you'll get the Starfield announcement, I'm sure. I hope so. Xbox and PlayStation are both looking to compete with Nintendo Switch 2. Really? You think so? Haven't they been competing for the longest of time? But didn't Sony say that PlayStation, I mean, that Nintendo is not part of the competition? I mean, that's what they said, though. I don't know why they said that, though, but it's kind of funny they actually did. I don't know why they actually said that. Seriously. They said, well, Nintendo's not part of the competition, so it's not. But here's the thing, though. I mean, if we go back to 1994, right? Back in the day, my friends. So we go back to 1994. So we'll go back there, right? And I remember that they were actually trying to make a console together. I mean, history tells us that. I mean, I don't know if that's probably, knowing PlayStation, how they switch things around, but that's how it was. I mean, Chad, am I corrected though? They were making a console against, and Nintendo said, no, we're working with Philips. Sony said, okay, or Philips or Panasonic. I don't know which one it was, but I know is Sony said, okay, we're going to make our own console. And I remember a commercial of this guy in a suit going out there and saying, Nintendo, hey, pretty boy, I'm after you, pretty boy, something like that. I don't know. All I know is you guys were competing against Nintendo. And kind of weird that you guys said it was not in the competition when it came to ABK terms. Interesting. So, bring it back. So let's see now. This isn't the PS. This PS isn't the same PS, first generation of PS. Ken Kotogari was signing consoles for his fans. Well, you know how it is, Safo. You know how it is. PS like the Patriots, they got no game. Why so sick? Damn, damn, damn. Chris, you know the PlayStation Show coming on the 12th? Yes, sir. Even on the PlayStation Not Free Online, you know the PlayStation Show is coming. Yes, sir. We know it is. We just read about it. Oh, Lord. You'll get that Starfield announcement, I'm sure. I hope so, because I got so much receipts. I got so much receipts. I'm telling you, I got so much receipts. But I can see a PC PlayStation port THP. Really? GTA 6 is Summer Pickles. Forget that we getting new games coming to Xbox. That too. I mean, that probably the things that are going to be announced on there, because that's the thing about that. I hate when they do these third party showcases. It's so freaking annoying that they do these announcements, and then we had to go out there and hunt to see what games are coming out to the rest of the consoles. That really irritates me. It does. I don't understand why they can't say, well, it's going to Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Damn it, have it on there. But y'all sounded like, oh, these games are coming over here only. Oh my God, seriously. Ah, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, Grizz. What's up, Xbox? How you doing, Grizz? What's up? What's cooking? More games coming to Xbox stuff. Of course, I know there's going to be more games coming to Xbox. Remember they did a developer thing out there, and they said, that only this many percent of people were actually going to do, you know how it is, yeah. You know how it is. You know how it is. Yeah, you know how it is. So let's see now. I wonder where Joey is. Joey said he's gonna hop in though. But chat, quick question: any predictions in the state of play? I saw somewhere that someone was saying that Devil May Cry 6 could be showing up, and that Starfield might go on a PlayStation. That's something that they've been bragging about for like the last 5 or 6 years. But yeah, let's see now. Even though Starfield has 3, they've been 10 years talking about Starfield going to PlayStation. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. All I know is I got some receipt. I got lots of receipts I'm going to talk about, baby. The reason they don't, is because they want people to buy those games from the storefront. Makes business sense. Okay, but here's the thing, though. It made business sense like 20 years ago, 15, probably 10 years ago. But nowadays, it don't make sense having that on there. It doesn't. Because look, right now, what developers want is their game to sell. That's what they want. They want their games to sell. It doesn't matter what storefront it is. If they have it everywhere, they want it to sell. So at least if these guys want the games to sell, stop saying it's only over here, because that actually loses people tend to see that like, oh, it's only going to PlayStation. Well, and some people don't actually do the search. That's how it is. Herman Day, what's up? Good morning. JCD Rico, RDR2 remastered. I hope so. We get that patch soon. We need that to happen. Yes, we need that to happen. Yes. Ah, I can't wait for High on Life 2. I mean, who can't though? I mean, we got so much to play. It ain't even funny. Game Pass is pumped. Yes. What'd he say? Wait, what? What'd he say? What? What'd he say? Hernande, what did you just say? Completed Indica last night worth the play? Hell nah. That ain't worth the play. Oh, man. See what you do, Indica. See what you do. See that, Indica. Seriously, Indica, I just hope you disappear out of my life. And now you got my chat talking worth the play here. Ah! Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Mike Johnson, let me tell you something, Mike Johnson. And I'm only going to give you one warning and last warning. The other day, you guys came in here and pretty much, you guys disrupted the chats. I'm not kidding you. You guys did. And people left the show. So if I catch you disrupting it one more time, bro, you're done. No joke. That's it. Tired of that fanboy stuff. No more. Didn't you like it? Hernandez, seriously, I played 3 hours and 55 minutes of that game. And for those 3 hours, it was constant pain. No. I just gave him a warning. That's it. I warned him. He better chill out. Because the other day he was out here being really disruptive. It really, like, the show had 40 people on here and they dropped it down to 15. That's not cool. Because I don't go to people's shows and be disruptive. I respect people's shows. I don't do that. I've seen a ton of Sony heavy pages on social media advertising Fable and Forza Horizon 6 as PS5 exclusives. Really? They've done that? Oh, that is so sweet of them. Let them keep on doing it. And shout out to the 43 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Let's go. 100% the game in 2 sittings. It was like 4 hours. What? Indica? It's like a 3 hour, 55-minute game. It was so bad. Oh, Joey in the building. Let's go. We got Joey in here. Yes. Yes. Replays guest. Replays with Joey. Replays in all scenes. All right. Hey, mi hermano Joey.
I'm
Good
sorry,
morning.
I
What's up?
couldn't find my glasses. My bad.
Oh, it's okay. No worries, man. Me and Chat here now, we've been chilling, talking about the state of play that's been announced. Joey, I heard that Devil May Cry 6 might be there. Is that true?
I don't care.
I don't care either, but yeah.
It's gonna be on
Joe,
Xbox and PC, so
yeah.
the world should rejoice.
Uh, that's how it is, yeah. So,
Uh,
but
I'm sorry,
Joey, yes, we.
and my voice is a little bit weird. I'm sorry. I was in the Super Bowl party last night,
Oh,
and
another one.
I was out and well, not out. I came home around 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot,
Oh,
but a
okay.
good thing is,
What's a
I
good
think
thing?
I told you before, like I can drink a lot and no problems with hangover. So, but my voice is I think is a little bit weird. So sorry.
It was been a little bit weird, yeah. Okay. I mean, that's good. That's good. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem, man. I mean, look, Joey, it was a great Super Bowl, I gotta say. I mean, the concert was pretty
Uh,
cool. I mean, look, I'm talking about the concert though. The concert was pretty cool. I like the concert.
I thought you were talking about the game. The
Yeah,
game
no,
itself was like,
the game was like, oh my god, seriously. I was like, no. I mean, like I said, I apologize to the Patriots fan. I'm not a big football fan. I'm not a big football fan. I don't watch football. But but their defense sucks. I mean, I was like, that was a terrible game. It wasn't like a challenge though. Too many pass
Mhm.
interceptions, too many. I was like, what the hell is going on with this game? But hey, at the end of the day, though, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, the concert was good. It was funny to watching it because I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have not watched like the Super Bowl in like I don't know how long, but I had wings, I had what else, beer. So yeah, I had the basic Super Bowl stuff. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun.
I had the same thing. I had wings. I had burgers. I had
Burgers, hot dogs, yeah,
no. I had pork belly. I had brisket
pork
and
bellies.
way too much alcohol. Hold on, where is it?
Way too much alcohol. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
it was like I have the picture right here, but there was like it's a mess of a picture basically. But it's like there's three bottles of liquor. There's four like buckets full of beer, and that was like all night. And plus it was free, so who gives a damn?
Ah, if it was free, then you're good.
Yeah, the company was paying everything, so it was like open bar until 3:30 in the morning. So, but we ordered like extra. We stayed there like fucking forever, bro. It was fun.
Nice, nice.
The NFL, the NFL, the Super Bowl was fun. The game, I mean, when you're watching a game with a bunch of people like that, and you're with your friends and things like that, is actually great. But the halftime show depends on the political view, if you like it or not. I'm not gonna even get into that because if someone likes it, somebody else doesn't like it, and you know what? Too political for dumb shit. So let's talk about video games. It's
Yeah,
more
it's
yeah.
more entertaining,
Let's leave that because I know people that were watching the other one, the other
Hmm.
halftime show, because I woke up and there was a good discussion on a DM that I am because of the halftime show. I'm like, really?
Really, you guys are having that
Yes.
discussion? Oh god.
Yeah, like
Ah,
saying
no, no.
that,
I saw a lot of things out there, and I was like,
and
whoa,
I'm like, no, man.
whoa, whoa. Joey, speaking of discussions, I want to hear your thoughts about something though. I mean, something happened. Something happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, tell me.
And or was it the day before that it happened? We saw the day one thing, right? Which, okay, cool. People do whatever they want on the channel, so, I'm cool with that. I got no problem. Because at the end of the day, it's their choice. I mean, they do what they want. But I saw a comment down there. Someone said, well, it made it feel like they were like the only Xbox podcast out there. And I was like,
Who?
huh. I mean, I saw that. I was like, huh. I was like, really? Oh Lord.
Well, to be fair with Jazz, um, he is, I think, one of the few that is out there still that has the Xbox name on his podcast. So I got to give him that though. I mean, his podcast with Rand, it's called the Xbox Two. I know we got Xbox International podcasts out there that's still
Hmm.
out there.
They're still out there, yeah. Hmm.
Um,
We got so many. We
but
got.
but everybody else is we're not called the Xbox podcast, but whatever. We're
Exactly.
still, but they're still Xbox centric podcast. Hopefully, they stick around. Allow them feel that they're, I don't know, because I've seen them that they feel like a little bit abandoned or sad because of the whole exclusive thing. Uh, so
Mm, mm. Chat, listen. I just read something. Look, please keep stuff out of here. We're talking games now. Let's chill out.
you see, you
Yeah,
see,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let's chill out. Because you, babe, one thing is, yo soy español, Joey también, so Joey is too. So, let's
I'm
keep
half and
that.
half.
And let's keep that out, for a little bit. So, Joy, I mean, you, babe, it'd be nice if you deleted that comment, bro. I mean, I keep that
I don't know
personal.
if I can.
It's cool, but let's
Anybody
keep it
has
personal. Yeah. Let's keep that. Let's keep talking positive about gaming, guys, and let's keep personal opinions. Not on this show. Because I understand some things that people say out there. It's cool. Whatever you guys say, that's on you. But me here, if oh my god. So let's keep going.
The only
Joey.
thing we'll only oh my god, my voice. The only thing allowed to hate here is the PlayStation,
Exactly. That's the only thing we're allowed to hate here, the PlayStation.
and that's an inanimate object. It's not a real object. It's
Exactly.
just a piece of plastic. No, I'm joking. No, man. This is the only political thing I'll say. Politics is the cancer of the planet, and because of it, wars
Mhm.
and stupid people and stupid things happen. People die because of stupid decisions, and 3 4 idiots on power make people do stuff that they shouldn't. So politics to me is the cancer of the world, and let's move on from that.
Let's move on from that. Yeah, of course. So here's the thing, though. Like I was saying earlier. So, where was I? I don't know why he didn't like. He was acting like he's out there alone. I'm like, we all of us we exist. You got the Ray Cord. You got all these channels that have been working hard. You should do the show today in español. No
Oh, that would
way.
be the ultimate.
That would be the ultimate trip. Like we all start talking in Spanish. You know
No,
that.
lastimosamente, Jess Gordon piensa que los podcasts estamos.
Estamos jodidos, sí. Ese
Sí,
maricón.
sí,
No tiene
it's
que
como, no, 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 I'm joking. We're joking. We're joking.
We're joking, we're joking, we're joking, we're joking,
No,
guys.
right, well, no.
We're
To
joking.
be fair with Jazz, most of our podcast is not on his level compared to Rand and his, right? Most of our
Uh,
podcasts. I think the closest ones when it comes to his podcast was Xbox era
mhm.
and maybe the Finding Duke, which you can't even consider that an Xbox podcast anymore because Maddie play hates on Xbox every day. And maybe we're like four for fifth place is WBG, maybe. But like compared to his, Rand has like 100,000 subscribers, like something like that. He has like big views. He gets like what 1,000, 2,000 views on live stream, something like that. He's a big.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't count on the what's this one? Uh, oh fuck. And what was dealers show? Forgot is the thing.
What was the other show? Chat, help us out because I don't remember. Like that literally got wiped out the map though. I don't know what the name of dealer show was. You also got it. I don't want to mention that one, but yeah, there's a lot of the people here, man.
It was some initials. What on? Dealer show is out. Boom.
Yeah, dealer show is out. Yeah, dealer show was another
Okay.
that just basically disappeared, and
But yeah, but the reality of the thing is of the get a lot of people that came from the leader show are not are not Xbox people anymore. They abandoned the Xbox brand. They hate it. They hate Phil, and a lot of people that came out of the RDX. Thank you. A lot of people that came out of there are saying horrendous things against Xbox
against.
and some of their
Mhm.
employees. I mean, you know what was said with Sarah. Um,
Yeah, that was horrendous. Shit.
and then you
Uh,
have the other retractors and things like that, which is fine. Then you got Colt. Colt is a big channel, but you can't consider Colt an Xbox podcast anymore either. If you look at the
mhm.
content, even though he tries to push a little bit Xbox because his heart, I think he still loves Xbox. Since his influences are turning to something else. So honestly, real Xbox podcasts out there we are still out there. However, uh, we're not as big as Brand and Jez. So I gotta give it to Brand and Jez. Yeah, they're still the biggest one, and that's fine. That's fine.
Uh,
Yes, I know Boom is still out there. I know
yeah, but
there's a
yeah.
lot of us out there, but I'm talking about too at the extent of a big podcast as Rand and Jess. There's
Mhm.
basically none of us are out there. Like Boom, WBG, Colt. If you look at our views, we're basically tied, all three of us, at live, honestly. And
Yeah.
but we're like compared to Rand and Jess, is not. But all of this came.
Alex.
I guess all this came. Well, all this conversation is coming from Xbox era, right?
Yeah, because the Xbox era, decided to choose day one, which, like I said, if they're happy with their move, I mean, cool for them. I mean, I got nothing bad to say about that. I mean, if whoever's happy, changing the brand name, it's cool. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. I know, the PlayStation fans were celebrating, like, oh man, even having the name Xbox next to it is bad. I'm like, yeah, you guys celebrate, but the next day you guys will be mad when they put out an article talking bad about PlayStation or something that they did wrong. You guys will not be happy. That's how they are. I mean, at the end of the day, that's how it is, though. I mean,
Xbox is when it comes to PlayStation podcasts.
yeah, ooh, yeah.
Maybe there's one or two. Maybe there's one or two
Mhm,
out there
mhm.
that do not. They speak solely about PlayStation. Of course, they're going to talk about PlayStation now that the state of play was announced. That's fine. They should be talking about it. But the last PlayStation podcast that I listened to, literally a few days ago, it just started. I put it live just to see what that was going about to say. Three sentences in, first topic, Xbox,
Mhm.
and it was like, there you go. I was, it's like it's the most hated brand when it comes to video games, and it's the most talked about. It's the most bashed about. It's the most play about.
Yep.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's just like so.
Yeah.
Xbox. I think Xbox, even if Xbox or Microsoft says no more, we're not going to do no more games or consoles, and they're out of the business. People are going to keep on talking about it. And go, oh my god, why did the Xbox leave? And they're going
Yeah.
to be talking about Xbox again. So it's like
Mm.
Xbox is, I don't know,
The
something.
biggest, the
Xbox is
biggest,
special in that part. People
the biggest,
keeps talking about it, and that's amazing.
the biggest Xbox podcast is called Dreamcast.
You know what? Could be right,
You're right.
and he's
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
podcast though. He's not a pod. He's not a.
All he does is he grabs a controller and does
I mean, if you think about it, that guy talks about
He's
Xbox a
crazy.
lot, so he could be a
Ah.
Xbox channel, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Could be. He could be
Because
though. And
if it wasn't for Xbox, I think that guy would have never have a paycheck, like for real.
man, look at this. Shout out to the 52 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell. We're cooking today, Joey. Got
Yeah, yeah.
52 people in here. Yes. But yeah, but like I said though, I mean, I saw that comment. I was like, really? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, not like this. I mean, sometimes we read your articles. Sometimes we listen to all the stuff you say. Sometimes I say it now, man. Come on. I mean, we're out here fighting the battle too. We're trying to bring up the positive things about Xbox, while the PlayStation fanboys are just too irritated about things. They are. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
understand why.
but I think he didn't mean it that way. What he meant was
Mm,
like in this circle of podcasting,
yeah.
not the crumb side, because WBG, we know, at least I know, or we know that we're the crumb side of podcasting, right? We don't keep it professional. We say what we want to say. We we
Exactly.
have the
That's
crumb
good.
side, right? I think we're talking about the professional, you know, shirt and tie podcast where everything is like, ooh, I know people. I've been to events. I have Sarah's phone number. They DM me for once in a while. I think they're talking about that kind of podcast. The
Oh, okay, okay.
professional.
All right. Louis is a PS hater for sure. We still love him. I hate the PlayStation fanboys. I do not hate PlayStation, just the fanboys itself. I'm not have
Yeah,
nothing against PlayStation because I own a PS5. So and even though I
I
don't
me
play on
too.
it as much, but yeah.
I'm what indifferent with the PlayStation, but I don't like the ponies. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah, oh my God! When they get irritated, man. Ooh, I mean, like that's why I warned someone on here today. I said, "Listen, I mean, don't be disrupted today. We gotta chill out because on Friday there was a big, Joe, you were here. You saw this big fight unfold, and the check just dropped. I'm like, come on, man, not like this. I mean, I'm here, talking about what's going on with the news. Just having some fun with the chat. You guys out there fighting? Come on, guys, don't be fighting out there. You gotta keep it fun.
Yeah. I said to my cousin a few days ago, like there's only one thing worse to a pony.
But
And it's a pony that is a Real Madrid fan. If you know what Real Madrid team is,
oh Lord, oh no, no, no. Do not, Joey, don't bring no, 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 don't bring this in.
that
No,
combination,
no,
it's the
don't.
worst.
Take Real Madrid out of this conversation, please. I don't want the soccer fans to be
There's
happy.
nothing worse than a combination of those two, and they're everywhere. Ponies and Real fans, Jesus,
Hey, hey.
that's
Oh
the
dear
worst
Lord.
combination.
See what I mean? Look at that. Hey, Farq, you see this? Have fun. Like I was saying though, right? So Joey, we got
Yes,
some
sir.
next gen conversations. We already talked. You state a play you're excited for. You're gonna watch it. Of course, you're gonna watch it because we want to see what's gonna happen. You know
Well, first of all, I don't even know.
what? You don't even know
I
what.
I, I mean, I was looking for my glasses. I haven't like every time I come on the show, I don't check Twitter. So you gotta tell me what's happening in the day.
So okay.
So state of play. It was announced for what day?
So what day? So let me see. So it was announced it was announced for Thursday the 12th. So that's confirmed now. We have that confirmed. We have the PlayStation Showcase coming out, and we have that there. And so yeah, it's gonna be 5 p.m. Eastern. They said it was gonna be an hour long. They're gonna have third party games being shown on there. Of course, of course, of course. You know, we have the rumor of Starfield coming back again. You know, we had that last week, so it probably is this time it's coming around. I really, really, really do hope so. It comes around. I really do hope so. It comes around.
Okay. I
Thank
mean,
you for
at this point, we have to not accept that, but expect a one Xbox game at least. Like it should happen. I mean,
what
that's
should
the
happen.
plan.
Hmm.
We can't fight that no more. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Where did the Devil May Cry 6 rumor come from? I never heard about that rumor.
Well, somebody showed me in a post yesterday that it was actually like a picture, and I was like, I don't know
Really?
because I'm a,
Because Capcom has really good leakers. I mean, really good ones when it comes
yeah,
to Capcom things.
yeah.
There's a Resident. There's that guy that leaks Resident
Emphasis.
Evil stuff, good
Oh
stuff from
God,
Resident Evil. There's another guy,
yeah.
that same guy, and another
But
one leaks a lot of Monster Hunter stuff.
mhm.
So when it comes to Capcom has like really good like guys that leak their stuff. So I've never heard that. So hey, that would be cool. I mean, it's been a when
Yeah.
was the last Devil May Cry? We had five, but when was that?
I don't remember when the last Devil May Cry came out. Seriously, I don't. Let's see. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 released. So the last time it was in 2019. So yeah, let me see. 20,
That's
21,
fucking that's 7 years ago.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. 7 years.
7 years ago,
Yo,
dude.
yeah, it's about time they
Jesus.
announced it though.
All right,
It's a,
I'm
mm,
down with that.
I know that too. I mean, if it gets
But
announced,
it's one
cool.
hour. But it's 1 hour though. Like we can't expect that much from 1 hour too, bro.
I
Well,
don't
unless
know
you're gonna
because
like
here's what I predict though. Because of course, you know, we're gonna see Resident Evil 9 again, probably Resident Evil 9 again. Which I'm tired of Resident Evil 9. I just want the game to come out. I'm tired,
I
but
don't think
okay.
so. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna show Resident Evil again.
Joey, come on, you know they will. I mean, even in Nintendo the other day showcase, they showed you Resident Evil 9 again. I'm like, oh, no
I don't
more. I mean, I see that it's been like 10 Resident Evil 9 trailers. I mean, just release the game. Let it release. Let it
I mean,
go. No,
somebody in the chat said it, and that's probably closer to the truth than anything.
Uh,
Jube, like that show is going to be full of Chinese Souls clones, like probably. And this is not a dig against Chinese games. It's like that's what's basically is happening lately. Like there's a
uh,
whole bunch of Souls clones happening. We might see what's that game? Ninja Blade, not Ninja Blade.
Phantom Blade Zero.
Probably gonna see Phantom Blade Zero.
That's Sour Blow's game. I remember one day, and this is true, chat. This is true. Sour Blow said, this game will never come out. I saw this trailer and I felt like it wasn't ready, and I think it will never come out. He did say it on XBI. We got receipts. We got receipts.
I mean, I was with him when that happened, to be
Yeah, of
honest,
course. Yeah, of course.
because it felt like a fake thing.
Yeah, it felt weird though. And then you go to the website, there was no information
Yes,
about it, which was a weird thing. And then like,
yes,
yeah, it was a weird thing though. But
it
it
was a weird
actually,
thing. So it was hard to believe
yeah,
it.
especially what was that game? Oh, chat, help me out, man. Help me out with this. Help me out with this
Which one?
game. Remember that
Which
one
one?
game they showed like one or two trailers and it just simultaneously
Abandoned?
abandoned. That's what it felt like. It was abandoned.
Yeah, that was a scam. total scams.
Oh my god! This, we don't know if it was a scam or not. I mean, for PlayStation, it was a scam though. It would have come out. I gladly take my. He says it's out of love. So I know I had to show you with something about that, but yeah. But yeah, that game was just like nothing. There was like what was it? They did like a showcase, and they were like, "Oh, it's coming out soon or something." I don't know, and just went blank. Remember that? Like a day, like they were going to show something, and nothing didn't come out or shown. Remember that? It was a weird thing with Abandoned though. So yeah, that's how that game felt because we looked at it and then we went to the website. There was like no information on it, nothing. Mm.
No. So yeah, probably in a few days that State of Play is gonna have.
Yeah,
I
Crimson
mean,
Desert.
if it's third party and Sony doesn't do you know, any evil shit and take those games away from the Xbox and everybody else because I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, they love to
Because,
do that.
yeah, they love to do that. So
They
I don't
love
know.
to do that. They love to do that. Kind of like what happened with Black Myth Wukong. Supposedly it was the Xbox Series
Uh-huh.
S, and then it was like was what was it? A signed exclusive deal for a year. I mean, heck, I don't even know what happened. But here's what's funny though. I think it was Stellar Blade. Remember, Stellar Blade was coming to Xbox. I remember when it was announced. Remember that? Long time ago, but it wasn't called
Was
Stellar
yeah.
Blade. And then all of a sudden, like it's just a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, it was called Project something else, like Blade something.
Yeah. Project. I don't know. It had a name
And
to
then
it.
Sony and then what happened was if I understand,
Hmm?
I think
What
whoever was
changed?
publishing the game dropped the game because of financial reasons, and then Sony picked it up and Sony made it exclusive.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. That's what happened. But yeah, will it come to
Hey,
Xbox eventually? I don't know.
hey, man, how many woos are we gonna get? We're gonna get a bunch of woos because we're probably Ric Flair fans. I mean, heck, Ric Flair was the man with the woos. We're probably
Yeah,
got a lot of
a lot
woos
of
out there.
woos. But that's the thing,
Woos.
though. I don't even know what woo means. So maybe we're like, that's too many woos. But what does woo mean? And maybe one because maybe the word woo is the, and so you know how
Uh-huh.
many the games exist? A lot.
Whoosh.
So I
The
don't know what woo means.
the
I don't know.
condemned. The wait, I don't even know any more names. The condemned. Give me another
Come
one,
on, man.
Joey. Come on, help me out.
Uh,
I'm blank. I
Hold
got
on.
blank shots.
Games that start with the word the.
The game. Actually, Googling it. The pilot wins. The Mario. I never
No,
heard of
no,
the
no.
Mario. I don't know. The Grand Theft Auto. No, I don't know. Games that start with the. All right, so we have The Sims, The Legend of Zelda, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, The Elder Scrolls 4. Yes, the others. That's true. There's a lot of games with the in front of it. Yep.
So I know people like woo, woo this, woo that, but I don't know what woo means. So maybe woo means
What does it mean?
either
Woo.
the woo from Ric Flair or
Woo!
woo
Yeah.
means the. I don't know what woo means. So
What does woo mean? In
oh man, that's a bad thing to ask.
it's I, me, or my. Oh
In
God.
in
Oh God.
simplified Chinese.
In Chinese Mandarin, "wo" is the most common word for I, me, or my. Oh wow. No. Hey, Joey, let's listen. Whoa, whoa.
I
Let's
okay.
we all know where this is gonna head to, right? My
I don't-
Chan, Nietzsche.
I
Oh
I
God.
don't know where this is going.
Yeah, this is gonna go bad. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot. I mean, heck, let's see what they're gonna bring up in that PlayStation showcase. Though I mean, I'll be happy to see. Look, to see the because at my channel. Oh God, I told you it's gonna go weird. But yeah. So like I was saying though, um, let's see what they're gonna show. I mean, if they show Devil May Cry, heck yeah. We need a Devil May Cry game. It's been a long time since we got some Devil May Cry. We need some. Oh, there's another one with the Devil May Cry. Let's see. What else do we need though? Third party games to be shown though. I mean, it would be nice. No, nothing else. I mean, I think that's it. Devil May Cry. I mean, of course, we're gonna see Resident Evil 9 again for the 200th time. We're probably gonna see Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, which is cool. But again, there's been two, three trailers out. Now they're gonna probably show a fourth one. What else are they gonna show? I mean, for third party state of play, I don't know.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, the year just started. There's a lot of games that we haven't seen or know about.
Yeah, know about
Uh,
it.
we're going with the dream of the pony, which is gonna have I don't know, Street Fighter 7. It's gonna have Resident Evil 10. It's gonna have
Yeah. Exclusive.
it's exclusive. Everything's gonna. If we go with that train of thought, we're gonna go crazy.
It's
Uh,
gonna have Grand Theft Auto 6.
yeah.
What is the
Uh,
marketing deal?
uh,
Yes, we need that.
it's probably a lot of people out there thinking because it's a third party thing and it's an hour. There's gonna be GTA GTA is gonna be shown here again, and probably a lot of people will think that, and probably a lot of people will do live streams because of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa, man. No, you made no. Don't go there. No, please, no.
So yeah, look, people are putting in a lot of the Sims, the Elder Scrolls, the this, the that. So I'm not gonna make fun of the woo because it could be something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
but
speak Mandarin.
it's me, my, or I. That's what it means, though. So
Yeah, but that's what it means. But what does
no
e?
wonder,
What would you?
no wonder Riffler says "woo" because it's me. Yeah, he was
But
the
at the same
man.
time, by the same time, I don't think e, me, whatever I actually means that too. So we need somebody actually to be simplified or at least Mandarin
Exactly.
so we can
Yeah, so we can
explain a
understand
little
what's
bit of
going
that.
on. Yes. But either way, though, they're good games, though, I gotta say, because I mean, what was that? I think it was Wu Chang. Wu Chang. No, it was Wu Chang, though. Wu Chang. The Wu Chang was pretty good. I liked it. I had fun with that one. Pretty good game. My finally we'll see fair games, huh? Oh,
That's not
wow.
third party. That's not third party. That's first party.
Oh, it is first party? Oh, damn. Man. Oh, Marathon. A lot more of Marathon because Marathon is a third.
That's not third party. That's considered first party.
Oh, it's considered no, but it's the third party game though. It's coming out everywhere though. It's coming out of Xbox,
No. Nope, 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 nope.
PC.
That's not
Nope.
working semantics here. We're talking about third party studios. Let's keep it real.
Okay. All right. No, no, just in case. I mean, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
mean,
just
they could. It's their show. They could do whatever they want. But
exactly. They can do whatever they want. Yeah. We're
Okay,
just here
let me
adding.
see this. Let me see the description. State of play is set on February 12th to feature 60 minutes plus
Mm-hmm.
eye catching third
Mm,
party and indie games, and the
mm.
latest from the PlayStation Studios. Now, remind, this is coming directly from the PlayStation blog.
Yep.
So yes, then
Mm-hmm.
yes, then Marathon can be there.
Mm-hmm.
New Spider-Man can be there. Horizon can be there. So this is exactly coming from them. And we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna tune in live this Thursday for 60 plus minutes of news, gameplay updates, and announcements for game studios across the globe.
Yes, it's confirmed, Pickles. It's
February
confirmed.
state of play will spotlight eye-catching. That's an interesting word.
I
Eye-catching third party and indie games ahead of to the PS5,
mm-hmm.
along with the latest from teams at PlayStation Studios. So this is probably the fabled the fabled secret showcase for them. This is probably it.
Yep,
And
it's party. Mm-hmm.
this is probably the show that we've been waiting for the last
The
what?
super secret showcase.
This is probably it. This is probably their showcase they've been waiting for the past 5 years, or maybe
Uh
more.
oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Hey, they could be cooking something though. Let's see. Let's see. So, Joey, are you ready to talk exclusive new details on Xbox Next Gen consoles, or do you want to keep on talking PlayStation? About the showcase and everything on the show.
Let's talk next gen. It's more
Let's
interesting.
talk. Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah. Moving on up, my chat.
Ah,
Moving
come
on up.
on. Out there.
All right. So here we go, my chat. Here we go. So let's read these details. Exclusive, especially from the only Xbox channel there's out there. I had to throw that in there. Exclusive new details on Xbox Next Gen consoles and Microsoft's most ambitious gaming plans ever. From A&D claims of a 2027 Xbox to the idea of plurality of Xbox Gen 10 consoles. Let's sift through the some fresh details. So let's see what's cooking, Chad. Let's see. The next gen Xbox, sorry, console is running into view, and we have some fresh hints about the direction it's heading in. I report last year. I report last year that the next gen Xbox is actually going to Windows 11 gaming PC, albeit with the capability to run existing Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and legacy backwards compatible Xbox games. The new box will be capable of running particularly anything Windows can throw at it. In essence, although the default by default it will have a TV first console like interface. For an idea, For an idea of how the Gen 10 Xbox will function, you can look at the current Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally platform from Asus is a hint of at a very early version of the next gen Xbox console formula. The Xbox interface will sit on top of Windows, disabling unnecessary processes and create gaming first environment. That's good. You'll be able to exit out of full Windows, much like you can exit out of Linux on the Steam Deck, and run practically any program or accessory you can think of. Nice.
Linux, Linux, not Linux.
Is it Linux or Linux?
Linux.
Linux? It's not Linux? In Spanish,
Yeah.
it's Linux. That's what I'm saying that way. Sorry about that, chat. So, sorry about that. So, let's keep going though. Turn your next gen Xbox into a streaming PC coding station, music production studio, or whatever else. The difference here is that next gen 10 Xbox PC will also run all your current Xbox games in addition to games from Windows 11 PC stores like Steam. That's good. A lot of the finer points are shrouded in mystery, though. How powerful will this thing be? What kind of price will it have when it will launch? Here's what we know so far. AMD CEO Lisa Su hints at Gen 10 Xbox launch window. So last summer, Xbox President Sarah Bond reiterated commitment to first-party Xbox hardware after the Asus made Xbox Ally had people wondering if Xbox would simply license out the brand. Bond noted that it had entered a multi-year partnership with a longtime collaborator AMD for the next gen Xbox, and that it would retain backward compatibility with all current Xbox console games. Nice. So since then, we hadn't heard a great deal officially, at least, about how the project has been progressing until now. In an earnings call with investors, AMD CEO Lisa Su offered a hint at the time of the next generation Xbox. The Microsoft Next Gen Xbox featuring AMD semi-custom sock is progressing well to support a launch in 2027. Sue said, "Oh wow, so it probably might be true though." So let's see. I've been reporting for a while that Microsoft's landing strip for the next gen Xbox is indeed 2027. Although I'm told Microsoft insiders were a little taken off guard by Lisa Su's comments on Xbox Gen 10 timeline. Oh, she probably said this shouldn't have leaked. Wait, where was I? I hate when this happens. These pop-ups, stop. So AMD's internal code name for the Xbox socket is Magnus. Our sources confirm, although that is not Microsoft's code name for the actual device itself. I've been reporting for a while that Microsoft landing strip for the next gen Xbox is indeed 2027, although I'm told Microsoft insiders were a little taken off guard by Lisa's comments on the next gen Xbox timeline. Microsoft hasn't fully internally committed to a hard 2027 launch window for the next gen Xbox platform since so much of it hinges on improvements to Windows 11 and other factors. Microsoft Windows and Xbox teams are collaborating harder than ever to get the OS into shape for polished console-like experience on Xbox, and thus they aren't forcing themselves to adhere to a specific cutoff point. You can think of 2027 as the best case scenario, but having a polished experience is the North Star for Xbox. There are a lot of moving parts in essence, both on software and hardware sides. What to expect about the cost of Xbox? Here we go, chat. You guys ready? There are a ton of rumors flying around about potential price points for the next gen Xbox, but the truth is Microsoft itself doesn't know how much the next gen Xbox will be just yet. It's just for the reason that Valve has yet to announce the Steam machine price, and Asus waited until the very last minute to announce the Xbox Ally price. Global tariffs, components, costs, geopolitics, and supply issue have prices heavily in flux right now, with RAM costs spiraling and US tariff taxes pushing up consumer prices. Consciousness seems to be hotter topic than ever. TV manufacturers are banning 8K resolutions for the next gen. Agreed there. TV's owning to price, and Nintendo recently warned investors that it may be considered price increase for its Nintendo Switch 2 platform. So it's no surprise that one of the questions I'm asked often pertains to the next Xbox price. It does sound though the next gen Xbox pushing up for a more premium experience from its first party offering, but that doesn't mean Xbox will suddenly become a necessary for those who can't justify the spend. Indeed, I'm told Microsoft expects the Gen 9 Xbox Series X and S and PS5 to have a longer tail than usual as a result of this broadening hardware endpoint ecosystem. It's only recently that PS4 and Xbox One consoles have stopped seeing a full complement of major AAA games, with many service games still maintained on those older consoles. I wonder why. So even if the next gen Xbox comes in around $1,000, as some expect, Xbox Series S players shouldn't expect to be suddenly cut off and priced out. Developers of all shapes and sizes, Microsoft included, are building games that target the Nintendo Switch 2, Steam Deck, and other lower end type of machines. That will continue for a good chunk of time, even after the next gen Xbox launches. Uh oh. Louis, what are you talking about? We're talking about the next gen Xbox, just reading through it, the prices and everything. That's what I'm talking about, my friend. And wow, shout out to the 60 people here on the show. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Xbox should just make an OS. That would be pretty cool, though. So let's see now. At the point I'm told, where was I? Okay, now I lost my train of thought. Okay, here we go. On that point, I'm told Microsoft is also working with OEMs such as Asus and the likes to build a variety of options for the next gen Xbox gamers across a range of price points, like the two Xbox Ally models. Despite rumors to the contrary, I'm told Microsoft also still wants to make a first party Xbox handheld eventually, too, even if the traditional next gen console is the focus now. Xbox first party console will be baseline, quite essential Xbox experience, but we'll see more expensive, even more super premium Xbox consoles from Microsoft Windows partners, as well as slimmed down, more affordable options on top. Expect a smorgasbord, did I say that right? Of innovations of the coming years on this front from a variety of companies.
Smorgasbord, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Do
Huh?
you know how whoever owns a PC right now,
Yeah,
how does the GPU models actually work? You have AMD with their Founders Editions,
yeah,
and then everybody else has the same GPUs with different specs when it comes to memory, but
yeah.
it's the same graphics card and different manufacturer making them. So that's the model Xbox is going to take, as far as I understand, with the new Xbox.
Mhm.
They're going to make a Founders Edition, maybe. I mean, made by them, Xbox, Microsoft, all that jazz. But I think OEMs are going to make similar boxes,
Mhm.
similar tech. Maybe there's some's going to have better RAM. Some of them maybe have a different GPU, maybe, and they're going to be branded at something else. So they're basically taking AMD model, not AMD, the Nvidia model.
Mhm.
You got a
Mhm.
Founders Edition, and then everybody else has the same thing, but with like you got your Aces 5090, or you got your Erox 5090, you got your Corsairs, you got the same thing. So it's basically the same model as with the OEMs when it comes to the GPUs.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's pretty much it. No, your series consoles won't be abandoned. That's just a dumb thing to think that they're already just abandoning when there's a whole bunch of indie games coming out, and they could
Mhm.
easily run on even 360 if they want to.
Yep.
Um, and they will be keep supported.
Mhm.
These boxes will have long legs, just like the PS4 and the and the Xbox One. They still have games launching that thing. Now, maybe not AAA games, but you still got a whole bunch of small indie games that people keep on buying them. Uh, and Yeah, I think Microsoft. Yes, apparently, Lisa Su did. caught them off guard when the announcement and the things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, why would you be caught off guard if you knew if that's the plan? Like, what was the
I think
secrecy?
I, I,
Like,
I
are you
think the
trying to tell
cutoff.
me? Are you
I think
trying to
that
tell me you're not committed? Like, are you trying to tell me you're not really committed to do anything?
I think the cutoff guard means that they were that the date that were partly planning to announce it soon. They probably caught them off guard. That Lisa Su came out and said it. That's what it
They
partly means.
wanted to say it first. Okay,
I
that's
wanted
fine.
to say it first, yeah, that partly so because of course, I mean
Uh,
they're working on the box and they want to get it ready and have a good cool presentation, like had like some cool stuff happening behind the scenes and show you this box, and all of a sudden this comes out and says, yeah, it's coming up for 2007. So I was like, huh, we're gonna announce it first,
um. Anyway, so
Yeah. We just got one more
also
paragraph to read, chat. Just relax, we're almost done with this.
also when it comes to the box itself,
Yeah.
it's gonna be pricey. Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Microsoft, you see them. This is a thing. They're not gonna lose money with the consoles no more.
Mm-mm.
They're not. They're not. They're not gonna do that. Sony, I don't know if they're willing to take the risk now. That's their problem. But when it comes to Microsoft itself, Satya and Amy, which is basically the two people that are managing everything, they're not going to lose a dime on it. You did not see. We all know this. This is not new news. We also they never made one single Black Friday deal. The consoles are still high and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the components is gonna
Yeah.
cost them, whatever retail things are gonna cost them, they're gonna bring up a number, and that thing most likely is gonna be over $1,000.
Because here's the thing that though, Joey,
Period.
too, because we're in a situation now that they can't. I mean, for example, that Microsoft can say, okay, I'm going to sell these consoles ticket to sell it at a loss, though. But the thing is, even though they're selling at a loss, I mean, they can't predict, because right now with the way the price have been increases and going all over the place, right? With the way things have been going all over the place, I mean, they gotta set up a price and have it in that price. They can't be like, okay, I'm gonna take a
Louis,
$20 loss and blah blah blah.
Louis,
That.
I know market conditions are crazy when it comes to price
Yeah,
of components. Everything is raising. I'm going to tell
yeah.
you this right now.
They
Let's
can take
say
it out.
let's put no, 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 no.
Okay.
No. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Microsoft, without the tariffs and without the memory crisis,
Yeah.
we're not gonna lose a dime on the console either. They're not
No,
gonna
exactly. Of
subsidize that
course
anymore.
not. Not anymore.
That those times are over.
Yep. It seems so. Yeah.
All right, and they
So
don't care if they don't sell that many consoles.
yeah, because I mean they got the service out there that's pumping up the money now.
They
Xbox
don't care no more. So
Xboxes. Okay. X
it's it.
Xbox's most ambitious hardware platform yet. Oh, let's read what is the ambition behind this hardware. Breaking news says Chewbacca replaced PC demo released. Oh, what? Oh, 2 years.
Why PC though?
Why PC though? Weird. So the Gen 10 Xbox platform is undoubtedly Microsoft's most ambitious gaming effort in history. Having the Windows and Xbox teams collaborate so closely has huge potential for gamers, but also represents similar huge challenges. I wrote this about a week ago about how issues with Windows have often been hitting the Xbox Ally PC gaming handheld. It's not fun when it happens, but it's giving Microsoft valuable data on Windows behalves when treated in a more console embedded way. There you go. That's why these things happen. Microsoft's roadmap for the Xbox Ally is ambitious, and it'll see major improvements and new features in the coming weeks too. Microsoft is currently testing a new NPU powered highlights, a real feature for the Xbox Ally X, which will take your gameplay clips and automatically generate a shareable video of your best gameplay moments. This feature is slated to drop in March 2026, all being well. If these new types of features land well on the Xbox Ally X, they'll find their way into the next gen Xbox too. Microsoft is building a hardware ecosystem that revolves around that Xbox Anywhere identity. We could start to see new accessories and dovetail into the ecosystem even before the next Xbox launches later this year. Hmm. The next Xbox platform not only lets you choose what a hardware experience you want, but also a storefront you want to use. In the future, you can expect a variety of Xbox devices of all shapes and sizes from an average traditional Microsoft's OEM PC partners. Xbox aims to grow the entirely industry all up, which in its view means breaking down arbitrary barriers, promoting cross-play multiplayer, cross-platform saves, and cross-platform purchasing. Its Xbox Play Anywhere program is designed to facilitate this, but it's also why Microsoft has been bringing its games more aggressively to Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch 2 as well. Microsoft has also been working to open up the box Xbox platform for developers, making it easier to submit and publish new games. We should hear more updates on this front at GDC 2026. For customers, the next Xbox platform not only lets you choose what hardware experience you want, but what storefront you want to use. Epic recently told us it's ready to bring its own Epic Game Store to the next Xbox, and Steam is clear shoe in. Xbox likely won't expect the kinds of volume seen by previous generations with its first party offering, but it doesn't need to. You can think of the next gen Xbox similarly to Microsoft handheld Surface, a curated boutique experience in a wider Xbox hardware ecosystem. The software is a platform and software ubiquity is the goal. But that isn't to say Microsoft is abandoning its own hand in the hardware system. In fact, it's expanding its arguably more aggressively than ever. We're already seeing the Asus Xbox Ally, but we'll see more of these types of partners in the future, complete with custom Xbox console stock designated by AMD as Magnus. So this is an Xbox then, huh? Opening up to the Xbox OEMs and the wider Windows ecosystem should help Xbox and partners deliver more curated, trailer-made experiences for the specific markets across different types of users, form factors, and price points. Meeting players where they are is now the firm's primarily aim, both in terms of software and in terms of use case scenarios. In the future, you can expect a variety of Xbox devices of all shapes and sizes from an array of traditional Microsoft OEM PC partners. Almost done, Chet. This is the last part. The fundamental vision for the original Xbox revolved around bringing Windows to the living room. In a way, we've come full circle here. It's Microsoft's most ambitious hardware plan since the inception of Windows itself, but also for Xbox probably it's the most risky. It sounds incredibly exciting on paper, but can Microsoft pull it off? We'll find out together.
It
Joey,
won't.
you think it won't pull it off?
Nope.
Why not? Honest opinion, why not?
Because I don't think Microsoft wants to.
You don't think it wants to? You don't think it wants to like seriously how they
No, no, I'm
focus?
not. Again, I don't know if you're listening to my words. I said Microsoft. I didn't say Xbox.
Oh, okay. They said Microsoft. Okay, okay, okay. But you, I got a question for you. Do you think Xbox itself is actually on the right track, or do you think they're on the wrong track though?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be
Yeah,
honest. How you see
they're,
it.
this is their final death march.
This is their final death march. You mean? Oh no. You think so? Because I don't know
No.
why, Joey. I have a feeling that this is actually going to pull in a lot of people into this box, though. I have a feeling it will.
Who?
That's the question, though. The question is who, though.
Who are you pulling?
I mean, I'm going to jump on it when it comes
Who are
out.
you pulling? No, of course, the 30 million faithful will. But
Yeah,
who
third.
are you pulling? Who are you
Well,
pulling?
let's say with the way PC and everything is going up, if you got this box that can actually push games like a PC and work really well like a PC, I mean, you probably get some
Okay,
down there. Yeah,
where are these people?
they're on PC though.
They're already on PC.
All right, on PC though.
But again, if you're selling a box,
Hmm. You gotta make
your
it super
box.
friendly though. You gotta make it
Uh,
super friendly if you're gonna jump
let,
on that.
let, let let me explain what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Um, this is your box. I don't know which one, but let's say your box.
Okay.
You want people to buy it, okay? But you don't sell it.
Hmm.
You want people to buy the ROG Ally? Then sell it on the countries that people don't get Xbox, and you don't do that.
Oh,
Louis,
that's probably because when it comes to
Asus is an OEM. It should be everywhere, right?
yeah, it
It's
should be
not sold.
everywhere.
It's not sold by official retailers down here either. And don't
Oh
tell me
yeah.
in the Republic Dominicana they do that too. They
Mm-mm. They
don't.
don't do that either. No, no. They always
So
buy it
if
from third party resell. Yeah.
so you got to find a third party crazy motherfucker that decided to buy a few and sell it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you telling, oh, I'm expecting more people to buy this thing, sure, sell it then.
But that's funny though because PlayStation here is the same thing too. You got to buy it from a third party. You can't buy like directly from like okay, let me go buy it from
Again, if you want people to
Yeah.
get into it, the this machine, then sell it. You
Hmm.
gotta sell it where people. What's the thing they're always saying? Let's meet where the customer is at. Like
Hmm.
they're meeting where the customer is, so they going to PlayStation, selling games over there because the customer doesn't want to come over here. Cool. If you want people to be in your ecosystem and buy your machine, maybe you should go where the people at. But you're not selling the bucks where the people at, so no, I'm not expecting nothing. They're
Okay.
doing this. They're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And no, yes, I do sound like addict, but tell me what changed. Tell me if Microsoft is going to sell outside the three countries they sell. If you tell me they are, then that the conversation changes. But I don't see them selling in South Africa. I don't see them selling in Brazil. I don't see them selling in South America, Central America. I don't see them selling Asian. I don't see them and East Asia. I don't see them selling in Europe. They pull out of all those places. So what do you expect more customers are coming from? Where? Where? Oh, but
Hmm.
everything is an Xbox. Cool. Then cloud must be accessible to everybody on the planet. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
because here's the thing though, right? Because here's the thing though, like it all depends on distribution though, and I always keep on saying this all depends on distribution. And listen, um, the word is right here that I keep on saying is marketing though. I mean, they really got to market, and that's
Which
their
they don't. Which they don't do. So what do you expect me to think?
that's the main problem. The other day, and I'll tell you from this from a personal opinion, guys.
No, hold on, no, no. Xbox is not dead.
There's
They
no, it's
just
not that expert. No,
they're
no,
okay. They're not dead,
they're
but they're
not dead.
not. Let's put it this way: they're
Yeah.
content to what they have. They don't want more. They don't want more no more.
Because here's the thing, though, right? Now, I'll give you guys something. I'm gonna tell you guys something that happened the other day. So the other day I was on Twitch, right? And I was talking to someone, and someone mentioned a game. They were talking about a Pokemon game, right? They were talking about a Pokemon game. They were talking about Game Freak and all that stuff. So I came by and I said, "Look, why don't you?" There, when I heard them talk about Game Freak, I was like, "Oh yeah, Game Freak is making a game. You know that Beast of Reincarnation, right?" And
Hmm.
and I started saying, you should. I started to tell that person, you should sub the Game Pass. I was like, you should sub the Game Pass, and they were like, wait, Game Pass has PC? I was like, really? You did not know this? It's like, yeah. I mean, I didn't. I was like, yeah. I said it does have PC. And where the discussion was going, they were like, "Oh, so wait, what do they have on there?" I said, "Well, like for example, this month alone, we have on Space Marine 2. They got added to this. They have this other game. They have all this stuff added to it." And I even said, "You should go to the website, check it out, so you can sub into it." But listen, um, just check it out. Just check it out. If you find that it's worthy, then you sub and you pay the $30. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna save a bunch of money. I'm not saying don't buy your games. I'm just saying it's a way for you to save money. And I will say, and this person is in the states and did not know, and all that person does is game on PC and did not know that Xbox had Game Pass on PC. It's like, wow, that tells you how much marketing needs to be done. They have to really push more to get this brand noticed even more, so people can say, okay, let me go sub over here, let me go sub over there, because hey, we're the ones doing the talking here, right? And I'm happy that we do the talking, we bring it up. People that come in here, we talk Game Pass, we talk Xbox all the time. Tell them how positive, how good it is. But the company needs to push it out there too. They need to go out there and push and push and push so they can get people from PC side of things and everything to look at what's over here. They gotta do it though, and Chad, that's the truth though. I mean, I've seen it. But
Again, it's the same argument that we have with last gen. It's like, oh, they're gonna do it. Did they do it?
uh, but at least one good thing happened though. One good thing happened is that Lisa Sue is actually talking about it, and everybody knows who Lisa Sue is, and people are like,
No, no,
oh yeah,
not everybody know who the fuck is Lisa Sue is.
no, but no
Only
investors.
only us crazy people hardcore know who the fuck Lisa Sue is.
Oh, yeah, that's true though. That's true though.
All
That's
right.
true though. Yeah, that's
No,
probably
no,
true.
not
That's
everybody. I could go out, literally go outside tell because I can hear him. My neighbor's scraping the leaves right now. I could go, hey, you know who Lisa Sue
probably,
is? I swear to God, he's gonna say who the owner
no,
of
they
the
don't know
Chinese store
really.
outside up there. Like, no, they don't know who Lisa Sue is.
Oh
Like,
no.
they don't even. Look, I was in a Super Bowl party. I was trying to explain the whole Ram apocalypse to them, and they had no fucking clue. They were more worried about
Nobody,
fucking
nobody. You know how they'll know. You know how they'll
no
know.
clue at all.
You know when they'll have a clue when they go buy a cell phone, and be like, "What happened to the cell phone? It's $500-$600 more expensive."
No, actually, I told them that like take care of your cell phones. It's gonna be more expensive. They're like, yeah, okay. It's like they didn't care,
They
Luis.
didn't care.
No,
What? No
they didn't care.
way.
They
While we're
didn't
out here
care,
being
Luis.
scared,
No, because
frightened, like
they looked at me like
ah.
they looked at me like, yeah, sure, whatever you say, Joe.
Oh,
They
wait, wait,
didn't
wait till they
they
see those
don't
cars and they're more
they
expensive.
didn't believe that Skynet is about to take the world over or that the Ram is like, they didn't give a fuck. So come on, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, MS has done
I know
nothing.
you're making fun of. Oh no, Laos is not going to sell Xbox. Oh no, Nigeria's. Not. So you add 500,000 here, a million here, a few thousand here, a few thousand there. That's what PlayStation and Nintendo does. A few thousand here, a million here, 1,000 here. Yeah, and when you look at it, then
Joe,
Nintendo has 100 million consoles sold, and when you look at it, PlayStation has 92 million consoles shipped. The planet, you add little countries like that, little by little, like little, and then boom, you have a whole bunch of them. So no,
because Joe, here's another one though, because
oh
this is
god,
something that's true though. I mean,
they're
the
not
P.
selling this little country just because there's not a million people there. No, that's a bad thing to say or to think.
Mm-hmm. Because another thing I gotta say about the box though, right? A thing that I say about the box is that the way it's if they go actually go to PC, because PC is actually where the growth is right now at this very moment. If they go
Mhm.
to the PC and they actually do grab some people from PC, I think they will probably do well. Now the question is, we can't over what's it called, like overhype it like a lot of people do, right? Like they overhype stuff. But yeah, this is actually a risk they're going to take, and I think they can actually pull it off in some sort of way. But they got actually really gotta know how to pull it off though, because that's the question we keep on asking. Are you guys going to actually really pull it off? I mean, I hope they do, because at the end of the day, we really want them to pull it off, though. We really do. That's something that we, as Xbox fans, we want that to happen. Want to see it do it fine, because at the end of the day, it's like what I always tell you guys, chat. The more is out there, the more games we're gonna get. The more money draws in, the more games we're gonna get, and that's what we want as Xbox fans, because we are the Xbox fans here. We love the box, we love to play on it, but shit, you know.
What I want from Xbox, and this is an expression I'm going to say in Spanish. Whoever is offended, I don't give a damn. Que se saquen el fucking dedo del culo, and to be extremely aggressive. To
They
put
need to.
they're the biggest company out there when it comes to video games, basically.
Yeah.
Even though Sony could be first or second, whatever, depending your metric. This is what I want from Xbox, to put the boot on their necks and say, "Bitch, I am Microsoft. I'm number one. That's what I want. Not this weak ass pussy that we got right now. Thank you, Satya, you bitch. That's what I want. You understand me now? You understand me now? I want Microsoft to understand that I don't want a PlayStation. So sell me your box. Don't hide
Exactly.
it.
Sell it.
I want to be subscribed to Game Pass. So promote your service. Don't hide it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I want
that's
to buy your ROG Ally. Don't hide that motherfucker. Promote the bitch. That's what I want. Do you understand now? But no, I wake up every morning and if I drive to work, what do I see? PlayStation. I see a goddamn huge ass mural of all their heroes in one spot.
and we're
That's
tired
what
of seeing those heroes.
I work next to the fucking Sony building. I go to every mall, and what's on the screens? PlayStation. I see the Champions Leagues from Europe. What do I see? Sponsored by PlayStation.
Yeah.
Huh? I see the snacks, the junk food of Latin America down here, giving like if you come up with a free sticker, you fill your album and you get a special prizes. What are the prizes? PS5s. Huh? You got Dia del Niño, which is like Day of Children. Like it's
And
a
then,
day
yeah,
that we
you
celebrate our
guys
kids
love
and
it,
things
yeah.
like that. What do
Yeah.
they do? They get free PS5. You have the mayor down here, the fucking mayor of the country. Like, hey, for the anniversary of the country, which is what, or 500 years old country, we're gonna give what laptops and whatever. Boom. And what else? What do you think? What else is down there? Fucking PS5s.
We need
Huh?
this to happen. We need this to happen.
You
Come
go, you
on.
go, the other, you go
Look.
to the other huge competition in South America, which is the Copa Libertadores and the Santander. Brought to you by fucking who? PlayStation.
Oh wow, they're really out there marketing like crazy though.
I work for a fucking sports book, so I watch or look or at least know for every sport in existence when it comes to betting. And most of these motherfuckers are fucking sponsored by who? PlayStation.
Wow, that's insane though.
Then you ask me why I'm mad with Microsoft. Why you can't do that? NASCAR. NASCAR is not even promoted by Xbox. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hmm.
Now you understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I
No, I'm
understand.
not saying
Yes.
Xbox is dead. It's just they don't react. Xbox is like a crackhead. It's just sitting there. Like, dude, what the fuck? Wake up. Let's get your shit together, man. You got to get your shit together. Fight back. But again,
we want more
I want
boxing
them,
rounds in there. We want those Mike
I want
Tyson
them to fight back.
TKOs.
But,
We want those
but
Mike
this,
Tyson TKOs so we can say,
yeah, but
oh.
this kumbaya bullshit is annoying me. Like, oh, everything is an Xbox. Look, and this is hilarious. You go right now. Most of the TVs have these Xbox apps on it, and most of the countries, even though they have the Xbox app on it, they can't play it because cloud is not accessible there. So what's the fucking point then?
Oh, the X Cloud? Oh, Lord. I keep telling them every time Nadella tweets something about the cloud, I say, Nadella,
And I know you guys in the
ain't
States
cloud
thinks the
either.
world is USA. No, the world is huge, massive, and there's a lot of motherfuckers out there. A lot. All right? A lot of motherfuckers out there. And when you talk about video games, they're thinking about two things now: cell phones and PlayStation and
Cell
Nintendo.
phones, PlayStation, and
Xbox is not even
Nintendo.
an afterthought.
And
So
tablets. Don't forget tablets though.
understand where
We
I'm
gotta add
coming from.
tablets. We gotta add tablets though.
Understand where I'm coming from.
We gotta add tablets though, because without tablets we're doomed.
That doesn't mean Xbox is. No, I know it. The United States is the biggest retailer. People when it comes to buying shit. So what? Sell more of it outside too. Come on, man.
That's all. I mean,
Come on.
all we
That's
want is a
what.
fight, Chad. That's all we want. All we want is a
Come on.
fight for us for us to like as because here's the thing though. We cheer. How is it? Cheerlead about it. We go out there and cheer for it. We love it. But you know, if we don't tell the brand, listen, we need something to keep cheer. Like, yeah, go for it. Like, hit them. You know, take that TKO punch. Man, I want to see a big TKO punch from Xbox. And really,
Okay. Why so serious? Yes, Steam is hugely popular. You know why? Because every computer can have Steam. Every computer on the planet can be can Steam could be installed.
wait, wait,
Every one of them.
wait. But in Mac, it's a hassle though.
Huh?
When it comes down to Mac, it sucks.
They can still do it.
Mm. But it sucks though. I mean, I can't even upgrade my Steam on Mac anymore. It's
Dude,
terrible.
this dog ass piece of shit laptop that I have right here, which is a work
Yeah.
laptop. It has those. The sticker it has is like what is it said? Core i5 10th generation. I think that's like 15 years old. I don't know.
Damn.
I can run Steam games on
It's
this
older
because
than
I've
me.
done it.
It's older than me almost. Damn.
Come on, man.
It's almost yeah. I
Steam
mean,
is
bro.
huge because it'll be played everywhere, and a lot of these cultures love PC. Like if you go to Asia, most of these guys like PC, love PC.
Oh, here's the thing though. Nintendo is everywhere though. They do
Jeez,
everything.
you guys
They
got
got
no idea how
theme
Nintendo
parks.
is, bro.
They
Jeez,
got they got theme parks. I mean, just only for the Pokemon cards alone, they're kicking butt. Shoot.
dude, when the Mario movie came out,
Oh,
oh my fucking god!
oh
If
Lord.
Red was
That's
everywhere, it
smart.
was even worse when that movie came out. You understand that?
Woof.
This is the year where Gears, Halo, Forza, and Fable is coming out. Where's the where who are we promoting this to? PlayStation guys? Come on, man. Come on. So that's all I want. It doesn't mean Xbox is dead. It's just not doing anything. It's not doing what I want them to do. So I don't know what else to say. I don't know what you guys want me to say. I'm not gonna say that everything Xbox does is the perfect idea because clearly it hasn't worked for them a lot. Because if that would have been true, then they would not be giving PlayStation games. The same thing with PlayStation. If everything would work perfectly for PlayStation, then they will never put games on PC, and that's what it is. So I don't know what else to say. I want them to fight back. I don't want them to die.
All right, we're back. So it says here, we don't care. We eating good over here. Sony Nintendo still poor in comparison. Oh, oh yeah, that's a good thing though, because that's the thing though that I keep on saying though. At the end of the day though, we're getting games. We're eating good. I mean, shoot, it's been
Yes,
good.
we. That's one thing I can't criticize them.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
So,
Listen, and that's the most important.
the software side is fantastic, but
Yeah,
more people should be playing these software.
exactly. That's the only thing we want it to be. We want to see that happen instead of getting all these hitters jumping in here trying to say it sucks, it's bad, it's terrible, it's all this stuff, and we just sit here and look at them. I'm like, bro, have you ever even tried this? Have you ever, seen what's happening over here on Xbox though? Have you see all this good stuff it has? I mean, it's incredible how much we try to tell people how good this thing is, and yet they keep on saying it's bad. They keep on saying it's awful. They keep on saying it's this. That PlayStation is the best because you know why? They're stuck in their old 10-year-old whatever thing it is. But you know what's so funny though, chat? And this is something I even say this all the time. Like I remember chat the other day, I was in a someone invited me to a PlayStation group, and I was just sitting there listening to them talk about Xbox. They were saying, "Well, those free games are what doing damage. Those free games are what doing this." And you know what I said, chat? I'll say, "Where are you guys from?" They're like, "Well,
¿Qué
we're from
pasó?
we're from Dominican Republic." I'm like, "Oh, you guys are from Dominican Republic, huh?" I got a question though for you guys, and I said this: have you guys ever sat down and put the chip inside the PS5? Or I mean, not the PS5, inside the PlayStations? Have you guys ever put pirated the 360 or pirated a console? Like, well, I pirated my PS one time. I remember I pirated this, I pirated that. I was like, oh, so you guys did that though. What are you guys complaining about? I mean, about seriously Game Pass, because basically Game Pass, what it is now is what you all basically did. The only difference is this is legal, and back in the day, y'all did some illegal stuff. So I'm trying to understand what is the point of y'all talking bad about this. You know what they did, Chad? They went treat, 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 treat like crickets. Because I was right with what I said, though. They were so furious about it. It was insane how furious about it they were, because I was just laughing so hard because they used to do that. And now they're acting like this is awful. And then I sit there and I ask them, what's wrong with renting games? Didn't y'all go to Blockbuster, or didn't y'all go to the video stores here or anything rent games? Like, oh, I did. I was like, then what's the problem renting games then? I mean, I'm trying to understand what is the problem with this. But the thing is, they are so stuck up in the console war, they don't see the good things that this is bringing to us. They don't see the good things that we get on Game Pass. They don't see the good things that we enjoy here when it comes down to gaming. And that's something, And either way, though, I explained that to them. They kept on hating on Xbox because they are so stuck on that little console war chip. It's insane. I just laugh about it all the time. Mm. Just fanboys hating just because they don't have an Xbox or even tried it yet. That's the whole
You
point. They
know,
haven't even tried it though. They should try it
you
though.
know, you know, you know. In the Super Bowl party, I had to explain that Madden is also on Xbox, and they didn't believe me.
Wow, that's crazy. They doesn't have the capacity to make a PC app. Otherwise, they would have done it by now. But you know what, legalidad? These, because that's the thing though, things take time though, and if they're actually going to do a PC app, I mean that's probably going to be coming out for next generation, because they know this, they know, but probably hitting the forums and everything, from people out there, right? They probably know that they're actually buying handhelds and stuff like that to go on the go, because right now gaming on the go is actually becoming really popular. I'm seeing this a lot. I've seen a lot of kids, especially, I mean, they see it from Nintendo Switch sales, for example, they see that. They see that from the Nintendo itself. They see how much Nintendo Switch has sold, and they're seeing that gaming on the go is actually becoming a bit more popular nowadays. I mean, people are buying ROG Allies, people are buying Steam Decks, people are buying all this stuff, and why the heck now they shouldn't have a PC store? I mean, they're probably going to do it, but if not, cool. But at the end, though, they do cool too. I mean, it would be better for them because then they can probably kind of attract some PC users. Now the question is, will the PC users go actually go there and make an account because they know what happens with PlayStation when it comes down to the hacking situation, everything that goes on there. But yeah, it will be interesting to see if they actually do that and pull it off though. This coming SOP may be the coolest PS fans may get to proper PS showcase since the last thing is going to be 60 minutes long. Yeah, 100%. Probably it is. High on Life was a much better experience on Series X instead of Xbox One because of the long load times. Wow, really? Hmm. Freaking love my Legion Go 1 when it comes out. It when it came out, when it first came out, it was so fucking good. There you go. That's what I'm saying though. This is happening. This is something that's going on. People are gaming more on the go. I mean, the XBI cast, the podcast, they're more gaming on the go than ever. I'm probably the only one out here without a handheld though. I'm not kidding you. Sour Blow is looking to
That
invest
makes
into
two of
one.
us. That makes two
Yeah,
of
I
us.
mean, still
All,
that's
all WBG has it except me and you, I guess.
mm. Yeah, I mean, Plume has like 10 handhelds. Dark has like 15. Silent Cypher has 35, but literally they're gaming more on the go than ever. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. I think it's too late for PC. Yeah, they should have done it five. Well, maybe it's bro. You're asking too much for Sony right there. I mean, they're late for the service games, and now they're trying to deliver. And yeah, they're probably a little bit too late when it comes down to PC app. They probably are. But hey, when they pull it out, you know how the PS fanboys would be. Oh, you have a handheld now. I can play my PlayStation games. You know how it's gonna be.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is too late to be honest.
And these days,
No, why? You know why? Because we're not the only people that exist. Eventually, other
yeah,
people are going to turn our age, and they're going to look into to the PC app, to whatever app,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
So no,
Yeah,
eventually we're not going to exist in this planet. So you got to start somewhere. So I don't
yeah,
think
probably
nothing is
so.
actually
Probably
too
so.
late.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so, but it's interesting though to see how much this is growing though, and it's something that's been pretty quiet, but it's growing little by little. It's growing. The only thing that's actually not growing as much is the VR side of things, but that's a whole different story. That is a whole different story though. When it comes down to that, that's a whole different story. But
VR hasn't reached a point
no, it
where
hasn't.
people actually see it as a viable thing and a comfortable thing.
Yeah,
Because as fun as it is, there's a lot of people who still get nauseous with that thing. I am one of those people.
I
I've
tried
tried
it
it.
and I liked it
I
though.
tried it
It's
several.
fun.
No, it's cool, but after fuck, to me, I can't last 5 minutes in that thing.
You know what?
I get extremely nauseous.
You know what I understand about it though? I get sweaty. I don't know why. I get sweaty. I start to sweat. I don't know why. I don't know why I start to
I
sweat
mean,
though.
it is a reaction from your body telling you something.
Yeah, it's like this is weird though. Like it's getting hot. It's getting hot.
With
Woo!
me,
I was like, whoa.
I get wheezy immediately. I don't know
You
why. I've
do?
tried it several times because my brother has one, which he bought it. We used it at Christmas Eve, and that's it. He never used it again. Basically,
Ah.
he has like two games on it. He has a boxing game, and he has he has a bunch of demos that comes with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, but I can't. It's like I get nauseous. I
So
can take it off. So
so the VR experience, I'm gonna tell you guys about it real quick, just for fun. So like I tried it and I was like, whoa, I was playing like the Star Wars one, and man, let me tell you something. I was like, yo, this is cool. I'm actually hyper speeding. It was just, wow. I was like, whoa, fantastic. I remember moving my arms and everything. And the only sad part about that game was that damn it, I was putting on too many levers. I was like, when's the fighting gonna start? I want to fight Vader. I want to go. Bzz, 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 bzz. I wanted to do like kicks. I don't know if kicks will work in that game, but I was actually thinking like if I kicked,
that's interesting that you say that. They
uh,
maybe they could put some cameras on the lenses and look at your legs, and when they see your movement on the legs, replicate it on the game. I don't
yeah,
know.
like yeah. I mean, heck, oh Lord, I mean, Joey, that would be dangerous though. Can you imagine playing the Matrix and doing all those high kicks and everything, and you got to do that cool like stop motion jump or split or something? I mean, heck, it's gonna be. I mean, I don't know how high my kicks can go, but damn, probably fall and hit my head though, and break the damn thing. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, everything is just a software solution. It to me, every time when you're talking about software solution, to me, it's possible. It's just
Yeah,
It's just ones and zeros. You gotta figure it out, and it could happen.
but for VR
Um,
though, like what will be interesting though is like the it's for me interesting in VR is like the gun games. Now those are fun though. Like you shoot, yeah, and then you like throw the gun away and pick up another one. That was pretty cool. But the Star Wars VR thing though, I was like, okay, pull this lever. Okay, you gotta solve this
come on, Juve.
puzzle. You gotta
Come on, Juve.
stick your hand in this hole and turn it around. Well, pause. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, that's what I did in that game. I stuck my hand in the hole. I was like, pull the thing out. I was like, pulling the thing out. Then I was with this thing right open. I was like, okay, let me just. I was like,
And Juve is a piece of shit. He's like, yo, we, what he said, hey, yo, we can't last 5 minutes. You heard it here first, folks. What the fuck is wrong? How dare you? How dare you? I give that excellent 45 seconds, baby. The best 45 seconds of her life. How dare
oh
you?
Lord, no, seriously. I mean, it's crazy when you go out there and you do. Oh, I mean
God.
that VR, but it really had me sweating though. Like I had this thing on my head. I was like, oh man. I was like, what's going on?
It's a
And
good
I was like,
workout because I saw my uncle
yeah.
on it. Oh my god, that man was
Hmm.
doing that boxing thing. He was throwing some
Oh,
haymakers,
that
bro.
boxing thing probably make you
And
lose
people
weight.
were like, "Yo, calm the fuck down," because he still had that. Um, it had the strap right,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's like, "Hey, calm the fuck down." And he was like screaming, and he was like, "Dude," he was like he was fighting for his
Hmm.
life in there, bro. And it was hilarious, but when he stopped, he's like, "Oh man, my elbow." Like, man, he pulled his elbow.
You know
Like,
what would have been cool if it would have had Mike Tyson there, like hitting you, and then the VR like
shit,
does the hit
shit.
effect, like how hard Mike Tyson would punch. Oh
Oh god,
Lord, that would be
yeah.
awesome though. Nah, I'm just kidding. I
I
don't
mean,
want
I
to do
mean,
that.
even though it sounds awesome, and it's the future of Ready Player One, and everybody
Nah,
thought that's the future of gaming,
it's
that
not.
we're gonna have the special headsets and things to see things like that. But what's been winning everything, or like it's traditional: a controller in your hand, or
Yep.
a keyboard in front of you, and a screen in front. That's what
VR builds character.
people keep on going to. Jesus Christ. What kind of-
I'm sorry, Chad, this just sounded so funny. It's like
So
a
that made
commercial,
me
like
feel weak.
VR builds
That made me
character.
feel weak, bro. Like, man, you can't build character. What's wrong with you?
Louis Sweat's sitting down. Oh Lord, yes I
You know
do.
what's crazy? Yeah, I've seen you sweat and you're sitting now.
Yeah.
You know what's
Oh
crazy? I'm
man.
thinking about VR right now, and I'm having those memories, and I am feeling a little weird in the stomach just by thinking about it.
Just thinking about it, I thought it was fun though. I
You know what's
mean,
crazy? Lou? I'm not. I don't suffer from like
no, I don't either.
seasick.
I,
Like I go.
yeah, I
I've
can go
been
on
in
roller
yachts and boats.
coasters.
It's all good.
I don't care. I can go on roller coasters. You can throw me
VR?
around.
Nope.
No, in VR, I didn't have a problem with VR though. I don't know why. I didn't have a problem with it. But again, like I said, that was my VR experience, chat. I mean, I know there's a lot of VR fans, but like, you know. I mean, if I can get it for real cheap one day, I'll probably buy a Meta Quest and I'll probably play the Alien game because that's probably the only one I'm interested in playing. The Alien game that's on
Shout
there.
out to Demo Flow. Shout out to Demo Flow in the chat.
Demo Flow, I like VR, fam. The Batman game is fire.
Yes,
Almost done. I really got, but wait, okay. So I got a question, Demo Flow. Do you punch and kick in
yes,
the
you do.
Batman
You
game?
do that.
What really? You get to
It's an
pull out those
Arkham.
winning combos? So
It's a no.
hold on
It's
a minute.
it's a real good Arkham game
Wait. So wait.
in
You can
VR.
actually be Batman and yeah, and smash the bad guys and grab their heads and just throw them all over the place. I mean,
I'm,
heck,
I'm I'm
I'm about
afraid.
to
I'm
buy
afraid
VR.
Louis. I'm afraid Louis is about to pull a muscle over there. Like, sit
I'm,
down, Louis.
no, I'm not being serious
You
though.
started sweating already, man. Sit down.
I know. I gotta sit there. Yeah. Man,
No,
I was
look,
actually getting excited for
that
this though.
Batman
Damn.
VR,
Yeah.
that Batman VR game looks so cool that I think if I had a VR headset, right?
Uh,
I think I'm willing to push my sickness,
your sickness.
my nausea to be the Batman, just to be there like I'm Batman. Just I don't know.
Nah, but
But
we need a Superman VR game. We need that.
oh no.
Heck yeah, I'll be like, you know what I do, Joey? Just to imitate it, I will grab my floor fan, turn it on, and just to feel the wind in my face while I fly though.
I don't know if you've seen this. There's a like my
Yeah,
wife sent me this. It was funny.
yeah, yeah.
There's a dude that apparently he does workouts or he plays a lot of VR,
Yeah.
But in the background, his wife starts dancing and puts music, but because no, because he's playing something that has music,
Hmm.
and you can clearly hear it from his headphones. So
Ah,
what it does
nice.
is wife, it's recording him while she's dancing, and he's on his VR. He has no clue, and
Oh,
she's been doing this for years. He has
oh,
no
that's
clue.
funny. That's funny though.
And when you look at the video, it's literally she dancing like to the music that he's listening to, and it looks like he's dancing with her, and he has no clue. And
Oh,
it's like
that's
an
cool.
anniversary video for him. Like I've
Oh,
been
that's
doing
cool.
this for years. I've been doing this for years. He doesn't know, and it's actually hilarious. So
So Nero says, when I was a teen, I played Star Fox 64. It made me dizzy and I puked. What, Star Fox 64?
he's
Talk about that
wow.
game where you know with the triangle planes and then the flippity floppity things. You got dizzy from that? Oh
Do a
man,
barrel roll. Do
I
a
like
barrel roll.
I like the Batman game, but I would not pay to VR because of me. VR is bad, not interest me. Oh, okay, that's cool. Not good for me. VR, really, Letech? I mean, I'm just saying I tried it out. I'm just talking a little bit about experience with the VR just for fun, because I did try it out. I also played a drifting game, which was kind of cool though. But at the end of the day, like the car games, yeah, the car games get me a little bit dizzy because you got to be looking around the window. Okay, this and that, even though it's right there, but it's moving so fast though. But yeah, like the Star Wars game was good. The shooting game, I forgot the name of the shooting game that you were shooting robots and you were like, and I remember picking up that robot and I was like, chugging that thing, in the robot's face. I mean, that was having fun though. I was having fun. I wanted to try out the Deadpool and the Alien, but when I found out they were $70, I said, I ain't buying this. I think it was 70 or 60. I don't remember what the price was. But I was really hoping to get it just to play Aliens. I mean, imagine me playing the Alien game. Oh man, get that face hugger in my face. Nah, just kidding. I don't want a face hugger in my face. Pause that. Face huggers are nasty. Ew. You know what play? Yeah, I know what face huggers are made of, and that's nasty though. Ew. Ew. Mm-mm. Never mind. Take that. Chat. Ignore that. Nope.
You know
Take that.
what they're made of. What's going on,
Yes.
man?
You
What
don't
are
know
you
what
talking
the
about,
face
dude?
huggers are made
I
of?
don't, I don't know. I don't know what you do behind your closed
No,
doors
no,
in
no,
your room, bro.
no,
I
no,
don't want to. I don't
no, no,
want
no,
to
no,
know.
no, 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 no.
I don't know what
Listen,
you're talking
listen,
about.
listen, listen,
I
listen.
have
In
no idea what
Alien,
you're talking
listen, in Alien Covenant, they teach
about.
you what a facehugger is made of. If you did not watch Alien Covenant, there is a room where Dave is in there and you
No
see.
spoilers because I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
No.
Pause. Take that away. Go watch it then. Go watch Alien Covenant then. Keep in mind, Star Fox 64 was when 3D games was new to me. Really? Wow. Pilot Wings was pretty cool though, but it was like slow thing though with 3D games. And Mario, woohoo! Yeah, Mario says woohoo. Yeah. Oh no, he says Yahoo! Sorry about that. Doesn't say woohoo. No. Mm.
But yeah, man, Xbox is great. It's doing everything perfect, guys. We're
Yeah,
gonna beat PlayStation. Yeah.
we're gonna destroy PlayStation one day.
PlayStation
We
goes
now
big.
have 54 million consoles out there.
I don't believe that number at all, but whatever.
Joey, I did the search though because we talked about it, and then the day later I did the search, and guess what? Grok
And
was
that was
off. Grok was off by
20 million.
yeah, pretty much. No, not 20 though. Yeah, 20. No, no, no. A little bit less though, but they were off by a
So
lot though. Yeah.
of course they're off by a lot, bro. Like,
Yeah, because here's the thing though, because I remember, and even the chat knows, a couple months before this announcement came out by Rockstar though, I was like, let me Google this up. Hold on.
they
We
told everybody how many SOCs they sold to Microsoft.
So no, here's what's funny though. So what it did was, they in Grok they mentioned Statista, right? With Statista
No, I
and
don't.
VG charts.
Come
Uh,
on, man. It's not made out of dick. What's wrong with you, Joe Way?
so the thing was, so I went into to do the search a couple months ago, and I remember I saw that it was at 32 million or something. And now I know that the exact number as of December 2025, Xbox is sitting at 34 million, estimated by VG Charts. Statista is estimated by the same number, 34 million. So pretty much, they're at 34 million though. They're pretty much there though. Hey, Benjamin Castro, good morning. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the show, chats. We got 60 people here on the show. Come on. Come on, only 13 more to reach 1.9. Come on, baby, subscribe, hit the like button, hit this, hit it, just hit it, just hit it. Come on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hits that bell. Go for it. Let's get Lou to 1.9. I'm getting there. There's 13 more, baby. Come on. If you're new to the channel. Recharge is unreliable. I'd rather trust Take Two. I mean, look. Here's the thing, though. And remember, in the bottom part of It Takes Two, it says it's an estimate. Everything's an estimate, though. It's estimated. But to be honest, though, if you ask me, where do I think the Xbox number is sitting at? Personally, I think it's sitting like at 40 or something, close to 40. This has got
It's
to be
at 100. Come on, man. Xbox is great.
100
It's it's,
million.
it's 100 million.
No, it's got to be close to 40, though, be honest. It's got to be in 40, 40 something, though, to be honest, though. Not more than that, though. But I think the generation is going to end between 50 and probably it's going to end at 50, though. Last gen was 60, right? Was it 60? I think it was 60 last gen.
Last gen,
Yeah, it was
undisclosed
close to
number.
60. Undisclosed number? Okay. All right. Between my phone and TV, I'm technically two viewers' likes. Really? When I'm fancy, I'm
The thing is, it's hard to believe what Take Two says, or take it
yeah.
as a grain of salt if you can,
Huh?
because if I'm not mistaken, a few months ago or a year
Yo, I
ago,
actually believe Sony's numbers. I mean,
AMD came out and said, and to their people, like how many Zen 2 chips they sold to Xbox and to PlayStation, and those numbers are like, it was, but by then it was like what, 27 million chips to Microsoft, which is the ones that are inside the Xbox Series consoles. So unless they sold 20 million in 2 years, like I don't know, but I don't,
yeah,
I don't,
because here's the thing, though. I mean, when you look at the
I don't
numbers,
believe Sony numbers either. Like
I
if
don't
you want me
believe
to
in
believe
that either. Yeah, I don't believe in
because,
that either. There was only
that word shipped. that
yeah, that word shift is
word
a
shipped.
pretty yeah, and that's funny though because let me tell you something, chat. Here's the thing though. Funny thing is, I remember one time in a report they actually showed you how much members they had online on PlayStation 5 plus how much members they had on PS4, and it wasn't the same exact number as they shipped or sold. It was basically a lot less than that.
Those are never gonna be matched because there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that don't have PS Plus.
There's a lot of people. Probably so. I mean, they can't. But Joey, they cannot use the PS5 then because they got to log in online though.
No, you don't. If you only play free to play games, you can play online without them.
No, not PS Plus though. It wasn't PS Plus. It was just a monthly active user in general. Like if you turn on your PS5, you see the person online. It wasn't on PS Plus though. It wasn't PS Plus numbers. It was just how many people were online on PlayStation 5 versus how many people were online on PlayStation 4. That's what it was. It wasn't PS Plus numbers. And the total was
At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know if these numbers are true.
yeah.
You know why? When I stopped believing PlayStation, when they came out with 5 million extra PS2 consoles out of
Oh
nowhere,
Lord, that was the weirdest thing out of nowhere. I mean, it took them
and
10
that
years
happened
to
twice.
count that number.
It happened twice.
I don't know how the heck they came up with that number though. That was actually the weirdest number out there. I mean, I don't
It
understand
happened
how they came up
twice.
with that stuff. Yeah.
The first one, it was like, oh, they up 2 million. No, it was like the first was 5 million that came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the last one, like, oh, we got 2 more million. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here
Hmm.
with that shit. You're like, who's manufacturing these PS2s? Who has these PS2s out there, like, ready
Exactly.
to sell
Who's playing
out
on
of
this stuff?
real retail? And I'm not talking about secondhand retail because there's a lot
Hmm.
of those. Because there's actually companies out there that have a whole bunch of PS2s because people have sold them back. People refurbish them and sell them back. These should not be counted by PlayStation because PlayStation doesn't get a dime out of these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So I don't know where these extra 7 million
It's
two
but
came from. I don't know.
it
So
was
when
weird
they
though.
say that, I stop believing them. And
Exactly.
then I started thinking about what they said.
Yeah.
We shipped. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, we
Shipped. What are you
shipped.
saying
Yeah,
shipped?
it was weird though because look, at the end of the day though, it's
Because
like what
Nintendo actually says units sold,
units sold. Yeah,
but Sony says no. We shipped
we
this
shipped,
year,
and
this
then
month.
other side said they sold. Other side, and that's where the mix up is because you have some
No,
sides
there's
saying
no
it
mix up.
shipped,
No,
and
there's
then
no
you have
mix.
other sides saying it's sold,
PlayStation,
then shipped, then sold, then shipped, then sold. I'm
there's
like,
no mix up. PlayStation says ship. They never says unit sold. I don't care what I don't care what PS Now says, the website, or Push Square, IGN,
oh Lord,
VGC,
that's one.
I don't care what these fuckers say. I'm reading what PlayStation, Sony Entertainment says, and they say ship. Whatever that means, whatever that means. But that does not say
They
units of
confirmed
choice.
it's confirmed they manufactured just over 160 million. So Sony's saying that they may have sold every unit, which is 100% impossible. Oh, they say that. Oh, yeah. Because you know what's so funny though, Yubei? The weird thing is that if because listen, we know how PlayStation is. We know how they are when they know their numbers, right? They're like, yeah, we know our numbers to go. Let's go out there and post it. So it's weird that as soon as Nintendo Switch was catching up, these numbers came out. But back in 20, when was the last time? Okay, let's do the search, Chad. Let's do the search real quick. Watch this. This is why we need the AI for some good things right here. And Joey
No, we
doesn't.
don't need AI. You can search different without the fucking AI. Listen, yeah, but
I'll use Google.
AI,
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
AI automatically lies to you because I caught him like
When
way too many times on the
when
bullshit.
was the
Here's
last
the other thing
time?
that is funny, but that's why I don't believe in PlayStation's numbers that much. Because when the PS Portal came out,
Yeah.
instead of being under the accessories and something else category, it was in the
Hmm.
console category. So it was sold under their numbers as hardware, which is fine.
Hmm.
However, they
Hmm.
included with the PlayStation 5s. So if you sold 3-4 million of those motherfuckers, it's counted as a in their numbers under their people as hardware, which the only category it's on the PlayStation 5. So they
Yeah.
boast it like it's a PlayStation 5 number. So
Yeah.
so if Portal sold 2 million sold, they say, yeah, those numbers are from the PS5.
Yeah. Because
You understand what I'm trying to say?
so the
So it's
last
like they take
time.
it as hardware instead of like an accessory or something like that. Because controllers are actually sold like that. But whatever, it's up to them to do whatever they fucking
Exactly.
want.
So PlayStation numbers. The last time PlayStation Two was manufactured was in 2013. So what happened in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Right. I mean, what happened throughout those 13 years of adding those numbers up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, well, Nintendo's catching up. They're like, well, Nintendo, we sell 5 million consoles. Okay, show us the proof. Nobody asked, show us the proof. Nobody did. Oh, the only proof we got was that Mr. Sean Layden came out and said, "Oh yeah, this is what it is." Like, I got my console and it says right here we sold this much with a sticker posted on it. I was like,
No, no, no,
"Yeah,
no, no. I'm not saying Sony is lying. What I'm saying is they doing a lot of trickery
yeah, they're doing a lot of tricks
when it
over
comes to their numbers. That's what I think they do, but it's the same thing Microsoft does. Microsoft is
the
doing the
company.
exact
Yeah, all
same
the
thing.
companies do. All the
They they
companies do.
they, they put, and this is funny, they put their worst divisions in a category now. They put the Surface division, which is doing terrible, and they pin it next to Xbox now. So the shareholders know who to blame.
Hmm.
But I'll tell you this: if Xbox starts doing extremely well out of nowhere or Surface, I
Yeah.
could bet your ass they take those two out of that category and they put it under Microsoft and services. Watch, come on, man. These companies doing some dumb shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. They're gonna do that. That's how it is.
That's
Plus,
how it is, huh?
the percentages confuse people a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
they love to do that shit too.
They do.
So come on, man. It's what companies do. They should. That's not. They a lot of makeup is happening just to boast their numbers and things like that.
Man,
So it's like
they should send some makeup over to us, right, Joey? I mean, man, put this, some of
they
that,
make up their numbers, or
that,
they move it in a way.
some of that
They move
makeup
it in a
money right there
way.
to us.
They
Yeah.
move it in a way to. So let's put it this way. Sometimes what they do is like if a division is doing bad, but it's a division
Yeah.
that they care about, they grab another section that is actually like doing extremely well, fuse it with that one, so those numbers can look like they're actually positive. So you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So they do that too. Like, oh man, this is the boss's division is doing bad. So let's fuse this division with the other division that is doing extremely well. So when the numbers comes out, they look, oh, the whole division is actually doing fantastic. So that's they do those things too. So I'm just saying, my
Yep.
company has done it. My company has done it. Like when certain sports are not doing well, they
True.
fuse the sports to another one. So the percentage wise is actually look good. Come on, I've seen it. I see the reports every fucking day. So every company does it. So
So Joey,
uh,
take over for a minute. Let me just do something real quick because I'm getting messages about
and I'm terrible at taking over, man. Come on, man.
just take over. You know, chat will bring up the nice conversation. Just enjoy, just have fun. I'll be right back in just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Let me just make a quick phone call.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Anyway,
I'll be right
so
back,
what?
Jen. Trust me. One
Let's
minute.
change.
1 minute.
What's the next topic? What's the topic?
What's the next topic? We're still talking about Xbox and next gen. I mean, there hasn't been much in PlayStation, PlayStation
Well,
showcase.
until Xbox says something, I'll talk about it because people say I'm doom and glooming, so I don't know.
You're doing gloomy. No,
Yeah,
just let's talk about I don't know, baby money. Talk about something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
yeah. Let me see. Let me see. What else somebody says? Pickle says. I don't know. He's talking to somebody else. It's called fudging the numbers. Yeah, you could call it that. There's a lot of terms for what they do with numbers. All companies do it. It's something. It's not new. It's known. So, Joe, what's the E Honda shirt? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth about the E Honda shirt. That shirt got ripped by my dog. I don't know how it happened. All I know that it was all ripped, and the dog got it and it ripped it off. So I don't have that shirt anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the origins of the E Honda shirt. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 emulator. Oh, hold on. Let me chat went out right. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 emulator, though I think I'll probably keep playing. I'm buying Switch 1 games. Oh, okay. That's another question. Talk about Football Nation. Will win the World Cup. What? Oof, that's a good question. Uh, I'm between. Fuck. I think the World Cup could be taken by maybe four teams. I think the four teams that could take is Spain, France again. I think England is going to do a surprise. And who's the fourth? That's a good question. Fourth. And it's not going to be the States. Don't even think about that. Who could be the fourth team? You know, I'm going to stay with those three. If I got to bet something to reach the finals, I'm choosing Spain, England, and France. Those are the three countries that I think are going to reach the finals at least.
All right.
Do you think Max Payne remake is this year? Fuck, that's a good question.
What's what's
We have it. You know what? That state of play in a few days. We could see something from that Max Payne remake. Who knows?
Max Payne? Oh yeah, that Max Payne remake that was cooking for like a couple of years, right? They were
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
them
So,
bringing
so
Max
now
Payne back though.
that could be a
Hmm.
good thing to see on the state of play.
Nah.
And I'm gonna call that thing the Xbox state of play because if it's oh no, I'm joking. Those games are not coming to Xbox. Plus, um, unfortunately, PlayStation is not gonna do
Joe,
what Xbox can do.
I
They're
got a
they're,
question. Can you
they're kind of
imagine? Can you imagine that they say Spider Man going to Xbox? We'll be like,
Here's the thing, though. I know like England. Yeah, it comes. Come on, we always get hype, but nothing happens. Here's the thing, though. I know England is it's like the fucking Cowboys in this point. Like they reach the playoffs and they get fucked. But at one point, they gotta like at least reach the final. I mean, they did it. Well, no, Spain beat the fuck out of them, or I don't know. I still believe England couldn't actually win the World Cup because they have a strong fucking team, man.
oh,
Like I don't get.
we're talking soccer now.
Yeah, they were asking who's gonna win the World
Hey, the
Cup.
one's gonna win is Holland. Holland is gonna win.
No,
What? What?
no.
Come on.
Netherlands is not doesn't have that. It doesn't. They don't have killers in the front. They have a lot of young people. Like the young is well, I mean Van Dyke and these guys, but they don't have a punch like that anymore. Like we're talking about teams that has a punch,
That's a
and
fun.
those are the three I think about: England, France, and Spain right now.
Yeah.
No, Messi is not. Argentina's not going to do it twice. That's not happening. I know this is the last Messi World Cup, and I know this is Cristiano's last World Cup. As
Yeah.
much Cristiano's not going to win the World Cup. He could go far, but it's not
Hmm. Yeah.
going to happen. So
Let's see. Let's see. This World Cup is gonna be interesting, though. I mean, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Spain,
When does
Spain,
it start? In the
Spain
summer?
is mostly the. Damn it! What's with these trucks today? God damn. Um,
The
um,
hangover is
Real
getting.
Madrid for the World Cup 2026. Fuck, think. Oh god. Okay, first of all, there's now like a football club World Cup, which Chelsea won, I think last year or this year.
Oh,
Um,
Joy's a big soccer fan, though. Did not know this about
dude,
Joe.
that's my first of all, I love it. I learned to love it when I came to Panama, and second, that's the main sport I manage in my work.
Oh, nice.
So my lexicon when it comes to talking about soccer or football in English is really limited, but in Spanish, Jesus Christ.
Football.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I don't know the word. I don't know. I know how to speak it better over there than things.
Yep.
Plus, everybody in my fucking job talks about it, and it's crazy. But whatever. I agree with the TTS, but I'm buying Spider Man. What the? The chat is moving quick. Hold on.
Yeah, Chad's on the run today. I mean, since
Spider
you brought
Man.
up
Yes.
soccer,
First of
man, I'm
all,
like, woo.
when I'm getting my raw gala, yes, I'm buying. Let me rephrase. I'm not buying the PlayStation games, but
What?
I'll
You
be.
gotta buy
But
Spider Man and do a
no, I'll
video.
be.
Be like,
Wait,
yeah, I'm
wait, hold on,
playing
hold on.
this.
I'll be playing those games. I'm not saying I'm buying those games. Those are two different things. Remember, Panama's a pirate country. I am a pirate.
So wait a second. This 1,900 people speaking bad about PlayStation, nothing going to happen. We can clearly see they are growing faster this gen. But what do you
Huh?
mean?
Who's 19? First of all, who's 1,900 people?
I mean, I got we got 63 in the chat, but if you see 1,900 people, I mean, send them over here. I mean, thank you.
No, no.
So you gotta buy FC
And
26.
Xbox, and Xbox is not dead, and PlayStation is not dead. That's,
Nobody said.
look, I love my other podcasters like Buddy Xbox podcasters. Well, this whole thing that PlayStation is broke. They have no money, and instead, dude, come on, no.
Well, I mean, financially though, when they got TCO in there, we gotta ask questions though.
No, no,
But
no,
to
no,
be
no. I
honest
don't.
though,
No, no,
the
no.
brand
That's actually a smart move. That's a smart move.
that's a smart move. You think?
Yes.
Oh God.
Why
Oh,
would I do that? Nobody. Look. First of all, it's a smart move. Sony's like, I'm gonna lose money on this shit. You want it? Okay, let's do this. You keep the
oh,
brand. I'll give you the software. You give me 50-50, and we're good. That's a good move.
no, no, no.
There's nothing. There's nothing stupid with the piece that they did. There's nothing.
they get 49.
Fine. They get 49, but guess what? Before, when they had control of the Bravias, nobody was buying them.
Oh, because Sony Bravia. I mean,
It was too expensive.
no, it's not. It's not because it's only too expensive. They got withheld with the technology. I mean, remember the two
No,
thousands?
actually, no. Bravia
Yeah,
technology is really good.
because
It's
you're
too
using the Samsung.
expensive
They're using the Samsung tech right now. Didn't you know that in the
because
TV?
it's too expensive. And then you got
Mhm.
LG and the other companies out there. They're like doing basically the same thing as you
Mhm,
do,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
cheaper. So people said, "Fuck you."
I
I'm
do
buying
remember
something else.
those PES soccer. It was weird change for from FIFA. Yeah, but those PES soccer were actually a bit pretty good. You know, bit. I
Pro
said a
Evolution Soccer was great
bit. Yeah.
until I don't know what happened to them.
I don't
Bro.
know what happened though. That was weird though.
I don't know what happened to them, but that shit went to shit.
Joey, we got 65 people here in the chat. Come on, chat, hit the like button,
Yeah,
hit the
Konami
subscribe
fucked
button.
that up. Now it's called something else, and it's free to play, and you can buy
Yeah.
the teams. Like the microtransactions in that game is just you basically buy
Hmm.
the teams, like the license of the teams.
Yeah.
FIFA, look, I don't buy FIFA every year. To me that's just ridiculous to do that.
Hmm.
However,
Hmm.
FIFA to me in quality has gone down. FIFA now is basic. Well, not even you can't even call it FIFA. FC EAFC has turned
Yeah.
into a card game that happens to have football in it. It's a card game now.
TVs were dope, but way too expensive. I forgot they exist. Yeah, some of us did because the thing is, right, for example, as soon as we heard we like the LG with the OLED, I was like, oh, I gotta get myself an LG. I went to the store, got myself an
Oh
LG.
my god, that fucking
Ooh.
truck number. Here's the thing, though.
What?
You just said something very interesting. Oh my god, I forgot they existed. You know why? When was the last time you saw PlayStation promote their TVs?
Wow, it's been a long
So
time.
if they're not promoting it, how do you expect people to buy it? Sounds like
Yeah.
Xbox, doesn't it? Right?
I mean, they were promoting. I remember they were promoting back in the 2013-14 when they were doing
The Scarlet model. The Scarlet
they
model.
were doing the cloud thing, you know, with the
I think it
TVs, you
was
get
no,
to
no.
log
Oh
in
yeah,
and
yeah,
play
yeah.
PlayStation games.
Brother.
Oh, and also the 3D. Remember that when TVs had 3D? Oh my God, no, no,
I
no.
remember seeing that in the stores. I
I
tested out, and I'm like, and
no,
you know what?
no,
Which game
no.
they were putting it for testing?
Which one was it?
Killzone 3,
Oh God, no!
and that
Please
was
no.
just terrible.
Oh God, no, no, no,
It looked really bad. I'm like, I mean, it
no,
had in certain parts it were like, all right, it looks cool, and then in certain parts they're like,
no,
Jesus Christ, what the fuck
no.
is this?
God sakes, no, 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 no. That's god
So yeah,
awful. God awful. No, no, no.
so
The
I think
new
that
FC
I
26
think
for some reason is sponsored by Crunchyroll. Wait, what? Crunchyroll? Oh
what
God.
was that?
The new FC 26 for some reason is sponsored by Crunchyroll by the anime, thing.
I'll tell
Sony's
you
anime.
something. If I had it installed, I could show you. But this is the sad thing. When you play FC, FIFA, EA on your Xbox, on the sponsors in the game in the stadiums, you see the logo PS5, even though you're playing on an Xbox. You know
This
what
is
logo from Microsoft appears on that game? Microsoft doesn't say Xbox. That's sad to me that you're playing FIFA on your Xbox and the sponsors in the background says PS5. That sucks. I would never get over this chat. I would never get over how Xbox markets their shit. I would never get over it. I think it's the worst division Xbox ever has. Sony Walkman. I did have one when I was a kid. I was gifted one when on. I think it was one when I was a kid. It wasn't on my birthday. It was some. So I know my uncle gave me a Walkman, but it wasn't even a Walkman. Walkman. It was a Sony radio Walkman. So it was only radio.
oh
But
yeah.
90s radio was the shit, man. It was like the fucking.
Yeah, I remember those times. Yeah, and every car had a Sony stereo in it. If it's not, it was not a cool car. Remember that? You even got the little. I don't know if you
I'm gonna
remember
mute
that.
myself right now because there's a lot of noise happening right now in the back outside. I don't know what's happening. There's a truck. I think somebody's moved. I don't know.
That's how it was. I remember back in the day, you like you bought the Sony stereo thing, and all of a sudden that little screen came out. It was like you're like, ah, you got a screen on there. Oh Lord! Anyone had a mini disc player? No, I never had a mini disc player, but I remember the little mini CDs though. That didn't really. The only person that had like mini CDs was GameCube, I think it was, and then
No, well, yeah, but I remember. I don't
yeah,
know I don't know if the states had this, but
yeah.
when we here in Panama, Coca Cola actually sold these mini CDs with music. It had like 4 or 5 tracks only, and you have like if you go to the store, you gave them like 5 bottle caps plus $1 or some shit like that. You can ask for either a music CD, which was a mini CD by the way, or some of these like special edition like glass cups that you can drink. You know those glass cups that you drink with. And I had like 2 or 3 of Coca Cola music CDs. They were all mini DCDs, which I tried to put it on a GameCube, but it didn't work because the GameCube wasn't a CD player or anything. But
Mm-hmm,
those were cool. I remember Movistar, which is a cell phone company back in the day, uh, also had those mini CDs with like music and stuff like that. But yeah, I see a few of those.
yeah.
I think that Coca Cola music CD. I think my brother still has it somewhere. So if I find it, I'll send you a picture. But that you know what? Let me do.
Damn.
That was actually like neat things.
Yeah, neat things, man. I
I,
remember.
I,
Oh,
I remember Pepsi also has been doing like a promotion with Star Wars Episode One.
where
Also,
my iPod at? I have an
that was
iPod somewhere. I remember you used to use down
I had
Napster
an
download.
iPod Mini. I had an iPod Mini. Like,
Yeah, those were the best times. We used Napster to download our stuff. Like I
yeah.
said,
I still no wait, hold on. I still download my stuff. I don't use Spotify or YouTube Music.
what?
I still download my music.
Chat. Joey still downloads music. You
Yes,
guys
I
listen to
do.
this?
You don't believe
Oh.
me? Check this out.
No, 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 no. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
This is my phone. This is my phone, right? I have this is just an app of music,
Uh oh.
and this is actually music, downloaded music,
Nice. Joey downloads his music.
like a real fucking pirate.
Uh oh.
Yes, I promote piracy. I endorse it.
Uh oh. Uh oh. You're gonna get Far Q running because Far Q, man, Far Q knows all that stuff. Watch Far Q come by, be like, yeah, I used that same one too, Joey. You'll see. Where Far Q at is gonna be by saying that. I know his paycheck still hasn't come though. Hey, what paycheck? Hey. I can't believe that Pony's got Xbox caring so hard about advertisement so hard this gen. Laugh out loud. They move goalposts and Xbox guys fall for it every time. What do you mean by that? We fall for what? All we do is I mean, I don't. I would, to be honest with you, all I care about is what is the next game I'm going to play at. That's all I care for. I mean, that's all I worry about when it comes down like to numbers and stuff like that. It's like what I always tell my chat. At the end of the day, worry about what is the next game y'all going to play. That's what we got to worry about because look, that's what we do in these machines. If we bought these machines to look at numbers, like some of them out there do, you know who, and they only care for numbers. And the questions, and I ask the question: Do you guys play games?
Yeah,
Because seriously,
I always wonder when did these numbers, the number wars
came
came
important.
about. Yeah, yeah. When did they came about? Like I always
Hmm.
wondered that because I
Yeah, I was
remember
wondering
when the
that. Yeah,
console war was strong, it was like my exclusives against your exclusive,
yeah.
my graphics against your
Or
graphics.
graphics, yeah.
But then
Or my character versus
all of a sudden,
character.
it turned around my price against your price, my numbers against your
The
numbers.
numbers, yeah.
And I look, if we go back in the time, back in the day,
Hmm.
dude, PlayStation One was killing, murdering the N64.
Yeah.
Nobody was talking about numbers.
No, but it was talking about that. We're just talking about the games being released over here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, yeah, you got PlayStation, I got 64. My games don't load. But the PlayStation guys like, yeah, but my games have real music in it. So shit like that, right? And then all of a sudden, like you got the PS2 murdering the Dreamcast and murdering the GameCube. And well, Xbox, you couldn't say it didn't murder it because the Xbox wasn't part of that actual fight because he just came out of nowhere and PlayStation was already like 100 million units, whatever. But
Yeah.
nobody was worrying about numbers then. Then the
Yeah.
360 came along. 360 was beating the living shit out of PlayStation
Yeah,
3.
it
We
was
didn't
because of
care about
price.
the numbers then. And then out of
Oh,
nowhere, it's
and
like the
that
war. Everything changed once that fucking 900p 1080p thing came out. Like I
yeah,
think
that was
that's
that's
the
the
inception of
that's the
everything.
inception. Yeah, that's the inception because remember when that came out, nobody was talking about that much about exclusives until we had the Xbox One X come out. When the Xbox One X come out, they weaponized exclusives and started saying, "Well, you don't have exclusives, and I
What the
do."
fuck? This guy, wait, this Daniel Rubin. This guy is confused. Has me confused. What is he talking
They
about?
get negative about anything in your channel would have reached 10K subs at this point. What negative we talk about? What's the negative we talk
Dude, I'm the one that is still drunk. I haven't slept, and I was drinking all night.
I
Someone
did it.
told me,
I didn't drink. I just had 2 beers last night, and I had a
two
hot dog
beers,
with chili. Two
dude.
beers, hot dog and a chili,
I,
and
I drank like two. Well, I'm not a
and
beer guy.
Coca-Cola wings. They were good though.
I'm not a beer guy, but I drank like 10 beers and like 2 bottles of rum last night.
Oh wow, you drank a
Oh,
lot
two
though.
bottles
Damn.
and a half.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I'm not even joking. I'm breathing right now. I can still taste the fucking liquor.
Damn, Ruben, you know what? So you know what's so funny here? You can even ask the chat right here. I mean, the chat rips on Marathon a lot, right? And I even said, I'm not gonna give it my 2 cents till I play it. We should try it out. That's what I tell. That's what I tell the chat always. When it came down to Concord, I even said, you know, shit. I don't know why people throw out Concord. I'm gonna give it a go. And after I played it, I gave it my 2 cents. I did that too. I don't know how is that negative though. I even told the chat, why don't you? We should all go try it just in case. You know, it's probably a good game, probably not. You know, just go try it out. And we all came in and give it a 2 cents. But negative though. Mm, So let me see. I can't believe that ponies got Xbox getting so hard about advertisement and hard this gen. That follow they move goalposts and Xbox guys for okay, read that. Let's see. Xbox guys never cared for advertisement until ponies brought it just like 1080p and list wars last gen. They make up new goalposts. No, you bay. The thing is though, I'm gonna tell you a quote right here, and I talked about it earlier today on the show. When was it? 2 days ago, I was with someone and I was explaining to them Xbox Game Pass. They did not know there was even an Xbox Game Pass on PC, and that's a person that lives in the states. To be honest, and didn't even know. So when we want marketing to be promoted, it's not because we want marketing to promote for us, to have a blast or anything. But of course, we want it to be a bit more aggressive. That's what we want because at the end of the day, we want to get more people, to be here to see what we see. Because at the end of the day, it's positive what we see, though. That's the point when we bring up these subjects. We don't want to bring up subjects just to like, oh yeah, just to console. No, no, no. We're just saying it for the company to be better. That's all we're saying it for. We're not saying it just because we need something to box about. At the end of the day, because of course sometimes a good boxing thing is fun, but because that's what we do, we have fun. But at the end of the day, though, if they need to promote more, yeah, I mean, I was literally sitting with someone who does play a lot of games, and seriously on Twitch, and they were like, "Wow, does it have Xbox? Does that Game Pass on PC?" I said, "Yes, it does." I was like, "Whoa." something that they didn't know. So I was like, they need to just be out there and show more though. So let's see. I smoked 27 blunts, 6 dabs, and oh my God, Jesus, how are you alive though? Damn, 27? Holy smokes. I mean, you broke my 150 beer record right there. Marathon DOA says Cage. Wow. PS3 ponies was still talking about exclusives though. Really? I wasn't there for the PS3
when I
part
was
though.
that's a lot of blunts.
Yeah, it
I
really
mean,
is.
I've never been, not even when I was younger. I've never been a smoker when it comes to that.
What about that?
I always favored the other stuff, which thank God I never got addicted, like strong enough to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I never was the Kanja guy. I was the Pablo Escobar guy for a
Oh
while.
God. Oh God.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I don't
Yeah,
hide from it.
well,
I don't hide
there are
from it.
pros and cons to everything in life. Games companies are not exempt from scrutiny. 100%, Diego Six. You hit that on the dot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we did, sir. That's how it is. 100%. I'm sorry to say, brother, speaking negative about everything, the channel. But I haven't. But Danny Rubin, what a like seriously. I don't understand what's negative though. Maybe the title you might look at it as a negative thing, but at the end of the day, always trying to bring the positive of gaming here, always, because that's what we got to do. And I always tell the chat this: worry about what to play next instead of looking at all these numbers, at what media says out there. Because listen, we know in general, media talks bad about Xbox. We know that they do that. Ooh, they do that. I mean, look, they even mentioned a guy out there who every day, not every day, every week, at least once a week, he comes out with a video. The Xbox is dead, and with his controller in hand, because he's got to have that controller to talk. I don't know why, but okay. Um, that's how it is, though. That's how it is. So we try to always bring the positive when it comes down. Like for example, last week we had the Xbox numbers, and they were trying to say, "Whoa, 9% down. Amy Hood and Satya, the real enemies. Oh, Microsoft is against Xbox. They're gonna shut it down." I mean, there was even talks
I
about
mean, they
shutting
are.
Xbox down. They were
I mean, they
shutting.
are.
There were even talks about shutting it down. I was telling
Look,
you the chat, you got
look,
to be positive. What?
look. To your heart of hearts, you really think Satya gives a damn about Xbox?
I think Saudi right now doesn't give a damn about anything, just AI. That's all he's giving about, and people are seeing that. That's why the investors pull out and pissed off. I don't blame him.
I
Shit.
actually agree with that. Like, I think Amy is indifferent to everything she does. She
Sure.
just wants everything. She just wants everything to do money.
Exactly, but the
I
question
don't
is,
think she cares what product it is, as long as it
as
makes
long as it's bringing cash,
money.
it's like
Yeah,
yeah, and that's the problem right now with a lot, and I do mean a lot of companies in general. They have a CEO there that sits there and it's like, oh, how much money do they bring? Okay, cool, okay, but yo, if we do this, and do this, put this chip right here, probably do better. What are you talking about? Show me. I'll show you. But how do you put the chip in there? You're explaining too much. Just bring me the money. That's it. I don't care. That's how a lot of CEOs think, which sucks though. Instead of learning the business, just sit there and just blah. Because that's the thing though. Right now, he's only care about, like we mentioned, Nadella is right now caring for the whole AI thing. Like Nadella, you got to focus on the rest of the divisions. That's why investors are mad at you. Which I really do hope he kind of slows it down a bit and takes care of it. But I don't know if he will though, because if not, they're gonna vote his butt out. But the owners put the honest consumer sometimes. The police competitiveness is constantly left out of the argument. If you play video games, watch YouTube and video game posts, and don't know Game Pass. Dreamcast guy had to have the most methods consider himself when he found
never
when the
take it. I don't. I tested a lot of stuff. I never tested meth. I don't even know
coming
what
out after him saying the next Xbox was canceled. When the X was confirmed to be coming out after him saying yeah, he does all these videos, and no matter what, he still does the Xbox is dead video, no matter what. Even though Xbox, because the thing is,
Hold
it
on.
steps on the
Let's see
rake, it's dead.
let's see his video today. He always has a video like early Mondays.
Every Monday
Nope.
or every week, though. AI isn't going anywhere. It's
Let's see.
actually being heavily incorporated into just about all
Dreamcast
sectors. Yep, that's how it
guy.
is. You're right. They're
Yeah.
really pushing this thing.
Oh, of course he has. Oh, I forgot. Of course.
What? What he put?
So he
What was
has
what was
this
the
is
video today?
videos.
Yeah, what was the video
He
today?
has the most happiest, cringiest face because the new state of play. How like like somehow I'm like okay, I'm like how
Okay.
did I forget?
Yep.
He has a sad face talking shit against the PlayStation apparently because it could cost $1,200.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Uh oh. So he has his half face over the PlayStation costing $1,200. Well, I mean, simple. All he's got to do is sell his girlfriend the Pro
Dude,
for 900, and all he has to do is look for 300 more. That's it.
I swear to God, man. As much as we hate this fucker, I mean, I hate the persona. I don't hate him, like for
Yeah,
real. I don't
for
know
sure.
him for real.
I
He
don't
could
know.
be a
Yeah,
nice guy. He's just doing a
yeah,
persona online.
yeah.
Like, but whether you like him or hate him,
Hmm.
he's doing it fucking well. And I gotta respect that.
Yeah, he's putting out a lot of hard work.
His ugly,
As
his ugly ass face. He knows it's terrible and cringy, and he knows people are watching. He
exactly.
fucking knows. All these
No.
clickbait, rage bit
Oh
videos.
God.
He
And
knows it's
that
pissing people off,
you know why I
and
can't
he
watch
knows
him.
people are watching, and he's laughing all the way to the fucking bank.
You know why I can't watch him because it's got that little music playing in the background. Oh my God.
He doesn't have
I
music in the background. He
He
does.
doesn't have. I think he does have music in the playground in the background
So
because
what?
when I see like the Oh No It's Alex video, he has like a little music playing in the background. I'm like, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
that's. I don't think he has. He doesn't have
It-
music.
I don't know about that though, but if he does, man, that's like annoying. I've seen some people out there who has like this little, knowing like little flute music. I'm like, no, no, no. I'm sorry, I can't stand it. No, no, no. I mean, just do your show the way you got to do it. Just talk without that little
So
music
again,
playing.
like it or hate him, man, he's working for him.
Mm-hmm,
Look at
mm-hmm.
you can't like it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly. Yeah, that's how it is though. Let me see. You can't hate DC guy, but the guy
I,
knows how to get
I
people to
can't
watch
hate
this.
the hustle. The hustle is working.
Yeah, the hustle's working. Yeah, you can't. We cannot hate the hustle. Cannot hate. It's
It's
working.
working, and
Yeah.
we're falling into it. There are people doing live streams just reacting to
Well,
this fucking face. Us
maybe
talking about it.
I should put on a hat and grab a controller and be like, put
Just
on those.
imagine
You
if
know,
somebody can like trademark his name. Like I'm going to trademark the word Dreamcast guy, and everybody whoever wants to use it has to pay him a fee. Just imagine how much money he would have right now.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Dear Lord.
Because
Okay.
there's so many anti Xbox content
Podcast.
creator out there
Ooh.
and podcasts, but he's
Ooh.
always the number one person that people talks about.
Yeah.
They like who's number two?
Reforge.
Okay, who's worse, him or Dreamcast guy?
I mean,
And we're talking about it, so it's like
I'll let the chat. I'll let the chat decide because they watch that content. I don't go out there and watch that stuff because I mean, I always say this: I'm not the biggest techie guy there is out there, but I know how quick resume works, and I can't believe this man 4 years later, 5 years later, comes out. It's like I don't know how that thing works. Quick resume. I'm like, what? Seriously? I was like, no way. I mean, seriously, that just took me out. I mean, that just took me out the park right there, chat. Right there. I was like, I'm not wasting my time with that. I'm out there. You
hey, but it's still working. I can't. It's still
Someone in
working.
the
Can't
comments
argue.
asked, "Who is this
I don't.
guy?"
I read it and I got no idea what he's saying, bro. I'm confused by now.
Exactly. But hey, it is what it is, Chad. When it comes down to this, where because it seems personal. Oh, because it seems personal to him. Oh, wow. I mean, you cannot listen. This is video game stuff. At the end of the day, we're out here to have fun. We can, like I always say, we can slander, we can troll, we can enjoy. That's what we
I'm not.
gotta do. We gotta have fun with this. We gotta have fun at the end
I'm
of the
not.
day.
I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to fight.
You're here to fight? Okay,
I'm
Joey.
here
Then if
to
you're here to
fight.
fight, then let's put our gloves on and see who. Come here.
Yeah, I'm
But
here to
but
fight.
yeah, we're here to make enemies. Enemies number one here.
Go to the chopper. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm.
get to the chopper. Yeah, fight the enemies. Nah. At the end of the day, guys, look what I say. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk games and have fun. That's what we do, just to blow off some steam from hearing people just talking negative about stuff. Because at the end of the day, that's what they do. They just talk negative. I go out there all the time on Twitter, and all I see is, "Oh, Xbox is dead. Oh, Xbox era changed to day one." Everybody's like, "Oh, the end of Xbox is here. It's over because Xbox era changed their name." I'm like, really? I mean, we're here. We're still talking about Xbox though, so it's okay. If you want to rebrand, that's cool. Well, no, I mean, they want to do some changes. Cool. I don't want to judge people who want to do changes. I'm not going to be their worst enemy because they did the changes. I mean, if it's going to work for them, go for it. Anything that works, I'm happy for them. But at the end of the day, though, they were acting like it's dead. I was like,
Nah,
oh.
fuck that. Burn the infidels. I'm joking.
You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. That's how it is, though. I can't. Oh God. I mean, just reading through that stuff. But what really ticked me off though was that thing who said like, "Oh, we're the only guys out here." I was like, really? I mean, come on, man. I mean, there's more podcasters out there that do a lot of hard work. You got P Lump, you got Ray Show, you got WBG out there, you got all this stuff out there that really do all the work out here, and talk Xbox stuff. And we love to talk about it anytime, just have fun. And if we gotta fight it, we'll fight it, of course, because at the end of the day, though, we fight it with love, though, because we just wanted for it to be better, though. I never watched the pod, anyways, says Amigo Cocho. Okay, all right, cool stuff. Pickles out there, who is this guy? Oh man, at least DCG. Let me see. I only know them from clips. DCG is a caricature. He full of it and far out there. I'm neutral on him as person, Nib and Reforge, someone and Morality I don't like as people. Oh, Nib though. Oh Lord, when Nib start
I
showing
think
up that
I think
he's
I
that he's
think he's talking about Colin Moriarty.
yeah, Colin Monroe is another one though, but he's talking about Nib too. I mean, Nib is a
No,
person that's
again, because I don't know these people personally, right?
yeah, I don't know these people personally, but one thing.
But the thing that bothers me about Colin is like, and of course, I could be there could be people in the chat that really, my opinion or the way I talk or the things I say annoys the fuck out of them, and that's totally fine. Like nobody's perfect. But when it comes to Colin, the way I see him is like he's a really smart man. I'm not saying he's not.
Uh,
He clearly knows sometimes what he's talking about, but he's like arrogant when it comes to when it comes to it. Like he comes out arrogant and smug, and I
mhm.
think that's I don't like that
Yeah,
attitude.
that's something that Nib does too. He comes arrogant and smart, and that's something that I can't stand when people are like,
No.
"Frontier Bridges."
Nib has never come out as arrogant or smart to me.
Really?
No, because when you actually listen to what he's saying, you're like, wow, you're actually dumb as fuck. But
Oh,
it's like
I
Reforge.
see. Though.
Reforge has a way with
Okay.
words. He's really good with words, but he's selling to you bullshit.
Oh, okay. I
But
see now. I see what you mean, though. No,
because
no,
he's really good
but I
with the
mean,
words and when he come really good with coming out with the words and the way he speaks, he sounds really smart, right? You're like, wow, he knows what he's talking about. But when you
uh,
actually pay attention to what he's saying, you're like, wait, wait a minute,
I never was like, "Who's Nib?"
wow, you're really dumb. Nib, it's a guy that used Chat GPT to
Oh
write
shit.
fucking
I mean,
and
listen. No, no,
addendums
no, no, no.
on
Wait a
Twitter.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
I'm not
minute.
gonna
Wait a
do this.
minute.
No, no.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you who Nib is. Nib is the guy who writes the Star Wars credits at the beginning. That's who he is. He's been hired to do that since the old days from Star Wars from the beginning to now. He's the one who writes the Star Wars credits. When you hear and you hear the lions coming down, that's Nib right there. Nib does that for Star Wars. That's who he is out here on Twitter. You cannot read his tweets. You can't. You just cannot because they're like 50 pages long. I'm being serious. They're like 50 pages long to prove his point. Because seriously, just three sentences with five sentences, you can prove your point. That's it. But no, he writes a long thing. If someone goes out there and counters him, he starts using his rich side by saying, "Oh, come on." No, I'm sorry. It's to be honest, chat. That's what you call a waste of time sitting there and reading all that stuff, and that's something that these PlayStation fanboys grab from and do that. Then you got your James out there who picks up on a couple things and he uses it to try to destroy you. I mean, he once did it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I finally made it. I'm inside their heads." I was happy to see that. I was like, "Oh, I'm inside there. Okay, cool. That means you watch me." And to be honest, though, if you're effective at what I say, hey, that's your problem. But yeah, it's
Look, meet the cheater is right. Meet the cheater is right. Like
it is.
vocabulary doesn't equal intelligence. And I can tell
There
you
you
this
go.
for
Thank
a
you for that,
fact, and
Mr. Cheater. Yeah.
I'm not gonna use me as an example. I'm gonna use my
Uh,
boss.
uh.
My boss is Australian. That motherfucker.
It's-
When he speaks,
oh god.
the
Uh,
F bomb and the cunt word is dropped
really?
like
And the
eight
C
times
word.
out of and the yeah, I'll say the cunt word. People, I don't know why the cunt word is so offensive. I don't even know.
No, no,
But
I'm just saying.
the cunt word and the fuck word is used like out of 10 words, eight.
Eight. Okay. All right. I see though. He's like me though. I'm usually cussing a lot every
But
time.
that man
We're
is
before.
fucking a math fucking whiz. And when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to percentages, statistics, and
Yeah.
probabilities and all that shit, I still learn from that motherfucker. But every word you said, I mean, he has to come back from my meeting for the bonuses, right? Which is funny. Some people have started getting calls from him. I haven't gotten my call yet. So, but
Okay.
anyway,
That's how it is. Yeah. I'm from
when he
Long Island.
calls you, a meeting with him is actually funny. I remember the last time I talked to him, he's like, "Hey, yo, mate, how's your fucking morning going?" Like that, literally. He didn't mean nothing wrong by it. He's just
Exactly.
can't speak
It's,
without the fuck, without the cunt, and from he's really colorful with his words.
yeah. Oh,
But
nice.
it's fantastic having him as a boss. So no,
So that's
if
how.
I sit down, my boss next to Reforge, my boss is gonna look like a fucking crazy ass Australian. But but up here, oh my god,
I'm from I live in Massachusetts for a short while. Colin N's personality is way too close to a couple people I know and dislike. We're similar of age too. Wow. I don't use Twitter since I for good. I just use it to collect the news. But here's the thing though. I mean, when you run down through Twitter though, you like running down through seeing what news you should collect or, not, or something because I use Twitter for me to collect news. And sometimes one day I'll troll just to have fun, just to read some reactions and see how people get mad so easily. Because I have to have fun one day. Let me use this for fun. But majority thing I use it for is to post a show and look for information. And yeah, you get caught up with all that stuff. You see, Ecstasy's going out there talking about that Xbox Magnus, the shape is going to be like a pineapple. Then you got, and I'm kidding, he never said that, but I'm just saying that
I
as an
was about to
example.
say like whoa whoa
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. I'm
I
kidding. I'm
can
kidding. I can't believe I
100
said
show you it's not gonna look like a pineapple.
I'm just saying. I'm just setting up an example though. Then you
I was
got,
about to say,
then
Louis,
you
stop reading AI, man. Come on.
then you got Dirt being in Minecraft, which that was a funny thing. That's another thing I love Twitter is the memes though. You gotta love the memes. You saw Dirt being okay, that was funny. And then you got your, Nib with his long stuff. Then you got James, clipping stuff and saying bad things about people. Then KGM saying all this stuff. K-Man fighting someone else. And
People are
Brap
using
doing the same thing. I'm like,
people are
oh,
using
Lord.
people are using the cunt word in the fucking chat. Oh my god! Like that thunder cunt came from I think from Blade 3. I'm
I'm
sorry,
Team
Louis, if I
Pineapple.
cut you off. I just funny how these
Team
people are talking about cunt
Pineapple.
on chat.
No, chat. I'm using that. Listen, I'm just using that as an example. I'm just using that
Dude,
as an example of what happens
I
on
am
Twitter every day. I just
I
sit there
am
and
a
just laugh.
I am a hot right now.
And then you got your man out there, saying that he needs to get credit because he said he was the first one to talk about Xbox being full blown Windows. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, really? I mean, like, who the heck are you deserve credit for something though?
look. I still stand what I said. I think last week or a few days ago.
Yeah.
I know they saying win is going to be full blown Windows. I still stand for what I heard. Yes and no.
Okay, so you think GTA 6 trailer 3 is in June? Ah, good question. I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be in the
It's gonna
summer
be
though.
in a few days on the state of play. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be the state of play, so it's gonna get the marketing, and the fanboys are gonna go out there and say the biggest game, we got the marketing. Ah! Listen, baby money, when it's ready to let it go. No worries, baby money. Let me tell you what you gotta worry about, and that is what are you gonna play tomorrow? Because right now you can't be worried about playing GTA 6. Worry about it when the day comes by that you're soon to buy it. You gotta worry about it when that happens. As of right now, just let it come because the more you talk about it, the longer the wait is. So leave it right there. Leave GTA alone until we're in the 2 month period and we know it's gonna be on that November. We'll be hyping up that GTA 6 game. That's when you gotta hype it up. Yep. Let's see now. I wonder if your boss is watching us, Joey. Maybe that's why he hasn't given your check yet. Oh, just because of
actually, because I've been on
oh,
vacations this past week and this week also. That's why you've
it's
been
sad to
seeing me a lot
see
on
GTA 6
Louis.
only carrying PlayStation, man. You,
I
oh,
know when my bonus check drops,
Pickles. The thing is, remember one thing:
but
they always look for a win.
I know when
let them think
Louis.
they
I know
win.
when the bonus check drops. I just don't know the amount because I haven't spoken to the fucker.
Ooh, Louis
But
gonna get.
I've heard. I mean, yesterday we were talking about it, and
Oh,
all of them. Yeah, I got the call. I got the call. I got the call. I got the call. I didn't get the call because I've been off work,
oh no.
and I saw a weird number. The one like I had a +38. I've never seen that phone number, so did not answer. So maybe I should have. I don't know
I
who
mean,
was that.
you pick it up. If they hang up, then don't call it back.
No,
If
no,
it's
I
one of
never
those.
picked it up because I know how these scams fucking work.
Oh God, it's
It
so
happens to my
annoying.
mom, but whatever.
Yeah.
All I know is the bonus check compared to last year, it went up like a lot substantially. So maybe the white version of the raw guy is no longer on the table. Maybe the black
Ooh,
version of it is on the table.
oh, let's
But
go. Yeah,
again, I'm not counting on that yet. Let me go safe with the white. All right.
exactly.
I just
Let's
let's
go.
see what happens first because again, if the number goes up, that means somebody else is gonna be like, "Oh, we can do more now," and you know who
Yeah.
that is. So, so I don't want to hide things from her, but maybe
Hello,
I should
Nico
hide some.
Cocho says Xbox
Yeah,
Series runs Windows 8. So what will Microsoft do if it makes more sense for them to move back?
yeah, that's
Xbox?
crazy.
Yeah, it is, huh?
That's crazy
Yeah.
that our Xboxes right now runs on a
Windows 8.
based Windows 8
I thought it
raw.
was
Yes.
I thought it was Windows 95 though. Damn, I'm disappointed. No, I'm just
Shit,
kidding.
that's you know what
Just-
you're not. That's funny that you say that, but I
it's the
think the
best
kernel that the OG Xbox was running on,
one. Mhm.
I think the kernel was from XP, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice. Windows 95 has got to be the best Windows for me. I mean, it
No,
had.
no, 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 no.
Wait, what?
Louis,
Okay.
we're gonna let's do it. Let's fight. Let's do
Okay.
the Windows war.
Windows.
No, I'm joking. It's I think the best. Is that even
Windows.
a thing? Is that even a thing? Imagine there's podcasts out there like, no, motherfucker,
Nah, but
Windows.
Windows 5, Windows 95 was the best one. No, Windows
I,
XP was
I,
better.
I
Windows
think the
Vista
best
was the best.
Windows. No, Windows Vista. Fuck no. It was beautiful, but it didn't work at all. I think the
Uh-huh.
best Windows was 7
Seven, really? I don't remember.
because
I mean, I
7
don't
is
remember.
basically the beautiful version of XP.
So I
Yeah.
had Windows. I remember use what was Windows 94, right? It was Windows 94. They had like an encyclopedia game in there for you to play. They had like music and everything. I remember playing that. And then there was the pinball game. What the pinball game? Ski Free.
Oh yeah,
That pinball game is the best game ever. I
dude.
mean, nobody.
Only
Listen,
old school guys knows about that fucking pinball
that
game.
pinball game is the best, my chat. I gotta tell you something. Once we launched that pinball game, we sat there for hours just pinballing the hell out of that computer. Like,
I remember the first time I
man,
played, and yes, MS DOS. Thank you. The
MS
first time
DOS,
I ever
yes.
touched a computer, I
Mhm.
remember I went to computer lab, and first grade back in PS16, New York City, and we sat down and they have these old ass computers. The screen, the computer that I don't even know what it was. All I know, the screen was black and green,
Uh-oh.
right?
Yeah.
And we were playing a math game on that thing. I was playing a Berenstein Bears video game.
Wait, it's Baron.
Berenstein Bears, yeah.
No, wait. It's
Oh,
Baron.
oh,
No,
no, I
wait.
don't want to go through that shit. I
Yes,
grew up with
yes.
Berenstein, and it's staying
Bern,
Berenstein. I
that's
don't care.
Bernstein stage, yeah. But no, I'm just saying though, for
No,
us,
no,
it's
no.
Bernstein though. It's always gonna be
It's
Bernstein
always
Bears.
been Berenstein Bears. I don't care who
Yeah.
says it
Who
now.
said
Like,
that?
oh,
No, it's
Mandela effect
Bernstein
is
Bears.
Berenstain. Fuck you, Berenstain.
No,
It's
Bernstein.
Berenstein, and
Bernstein Bears.
I'm dying with that.
I'm
I'm
down with
gonna
that
put
too.
that on my
Period.
fucking death play. The thing when you put on your death
Yeah.
thing when you die. What do you call it? I forgot. Fucking thing. That thing. I'm gonna put it. It's always been Berenstein Bears. That's what I put on that thing.
Bernstein Bears. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But anyway, I remember the first thing we were teaching us on that thing. It was a MS DOS computer, and it
Hmm.
was a black and green screen.
Hmm.
And when I looked at it, to me, they looked amazing. And I was playing a
You
math
want to
game
know?
with Berenstein Bears,
You
and
want
I
to
loved
know
it.
what was my
Back in
first?
1990, what?
My first computer game, Joey,
94, I
was
think.
I
Yeah.
think we talked about it the other day. What was my very first computer game was Oregon Trail.
Oh,
Yep, that's a
another
classic.
game that I play in fucking computer lab, like for real,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. And I remember watching the pixelated screen. You had the buffalo coming in, you go, chip, and you see this little ball just going to bloop.
I remember that day in class. I don't. I think of the teacher
Uh,
was called Mrs. Burrows, if I'm not
and then
mistaken.
and then there was Math Blaster. Remember Math Blaster? Oh man, I don't know
I
if you
don't
played
remember
Math
Math
Blaster.
Blaster. There was a
Oh, we
bunch of
used to
those
play
games.
Math Blaster back in
I
the day.
remember playing Carmen San Diego a lot in that shit.
Oh
It
yeah,
was great.
what in the world is? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I mean, there
Carmen
was that show. I remember that show, but I
Sandiego.
remember I before the show. I remember playing Carmen San Diego,
Yeah,
and
what in the
I
world is
remember my
Carmen
brother
Sandiego?
came. I remember that because my brother and I were in the same school, even though he was like a few grades higher. He came to
Yeah.
my computer lab once, and we were all sitting there because we had like a free time and we can do
Mhm.
whatever on the computers. And he came with a floppy disk. And the floppy disk was Carmen San Diego. We were playing that shit. Good times, man. We didn't think about none of this nonsense right now.
Yeah,
It was
we,
fun.
we didn't know who was the head of Microsoft. We didn't know nothing. All I know is my first computer was a Mac. That's the first computer first computer played the game was a Mac. Yeah, this big ass floppy disk. That seriously, that thing, man, was so big. You could probably, I remember I used to tear myself, and the computer teacher was like, "You're breaking the disk." I was like, "This doesn't break. This is hard." I was like, "Yeah, no, it's gonna break. You're gonna ruin the game." Oh God, those things were
Yeah, I mean,
big
look,
ass.
people in the chat are remembering stuff like back in the day, like
That
when things
Max's
were simple, right?
yeah, things were simple back in the day. We didn't have this fight until we had the Blast processor versus the Super Nintendo. Yes,
Oh,
those
that's
were fun times, though. I
did
mean,
they remake Carmen San Diego? Is that a real thing? I'll buy
yeah,
that.
they did.
Look,
There was a
look,
remake of Carmen
look, right
Sandiego.
now I'm feeling this nostalgia thing that I want to go back and play old games.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. We
If
gotta
I had
go.
to like, because if I'm willing to install an wait, can I install an MS DOS fucking? Of course you can. Probably emulator. I'll download those old games
What's
there.
happening,
I'll pirate.
Max's? Let me go see though. That was a new Carmen Sandiego game. Let me go see.
I think I'm not sure.
Last Carmen San Diego game. Let's see. Now the last one was
They don't know
yes,
is
the
bacon.
latest Carmen
Maybe.
San Diego game is the 40th anniversary title developed by Gameloft and Harper Collins Production, released on March 4th, 2025 for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox, and PC. There you go, Joe. You can buy yourself a Carmen San Diego game,
Ah.
but I don't
Yeah,
know.
somebody like the typing game. I don't remember what typing game it was, but it would probably be the Mavis Beacon teaches type. Maybe it was that. I
Yeah, I
remember there
used
was a
to.
typing game. I
I
remember there was
remember,
a typing
I
game. That's right.
remember, I remember. I'll check my Discord there right now. I remember that you had to put your hands on the what was it? Let me
Yeah, yeah, the
see.
four thing. Yeah,
The
yeah, it was AS, DF,
A, S,
and
D, F, yeah, and the
LG
J.
in the
That's how I
middle.
type. That's how I know my positioning in the keys. And sometimes, when I can type to you guys without looking at the keyboard, be like, "Hello, how are you guys doing?"
I
See
can
right
actually
there.
do that on my keyboard at work. This one is a terrible keyboard. It's a cheap keyboard.
And I
I
don't even have to look at the keyboard though. I don't have. I'm good at that though. I know
I can
everything.
type without looking at the keyboard sometimes, but sometimes I gotta look because I'm like, what the fuck? And then I gotta look for a second. This doesn't.
Yeah, it's for a second though. If you can find a
You know what
key though.
something? You know what something's wrong with me right now, and it really happened like
What?
last year
What's wrong?
when I
What's
was
happening?
signing my re-signing my contract. I got my renew my contract and things like that. I had to
Yeah.
write all my information again, all that stuff.
Really?
Haven't written anything by hand for so long that my already had bad handwriting already. Right? It was like
Oh, my
it
handwriting is
was like
awful. That's why I type better.
it turned into like a first grade handwriting.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, and my wrist like what the fuck. And then I'm like, am I the only one suffering? And then I looked at my buddy. He's like, dude, I haven't written anything in so long.
So long, yeah.
And it's
CD-ROMs
like,
and
geez,
serial boxes. Yeah, I remember that. CD-ROMs and CD
oh,
text adventure
think-
games are great.
oh,
Zork. Oh my.
the PC boxes when it comes to games, I love them all, bro. I love them all, bro. It was a huge ass box, rectangular boxes. They look cool, bro. They look cool.
Yeah, Mark, remember the Captain Crunch CD, the game in the box? Oh God.
No, I never got one.
You never
always wanted
got
one. I
You
never
never
got
got
one.
one though. Like,
Never
look,
got
there. Oh man, those were great times, man. That's what I'm saying. This is why Chad I always keep on telling you, always worry about what to play next. Because at the end of the day, look at us right here. We're talking about all these simple games from back in the day. Simple games. I mean, we went from the pinball game. We went to Carmen San Diego. We went to the Berenstain Bears. Just kidding, Berenstain Bears.
Stop the shit. You know what? I don't know if you guys remember. You remember those old?
Yeah,
They used to give us like old dinosaur like magazines in
yeah,
school. Like
yeah.
you had like
Mhm.
3D glasses on, and some of those like came with
Oh,
like
do you remember the damn?
did you put the bones together and like glue in the dark, load in the dark? You guys remember that
Yeah,
magazine?
yeah.
I don't remember the name though. Now I'm gonna
Wait,
look for that shit. You
MS
guys
Flight
remember that?
Simulator came with a 200-page book? Hell, I mean
Get the fuck
that
out of here.
no, no, no,
That's
no, no, no.
crazy.
If it listen, no, 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 no. That's too much of a read. I mean, I gotta say something though. We all did this back in the day. When we opened up a little Nintendo box and we got the little magazine out, we all went to the bathroom and read the magazine. That's the truth though. I mean, I remember sitting there reading throughout who's Mario's enemies, and they had like a little story on every Mario enemy there was out there. He is, double trouble, and he comes from the panic of Bubble, and he jumps on you and he blows
Yes,
bubbles
I
at you.
found it. Fuck, I found it.
What you find? What you find? What you find?
The dinosaur thing.
Oh, you found it? Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh
Chicken
shit.
scratch.
Yes. Yes. I had all these. I'm about to cry. That shit is awesome. I remember this.
Joey's about to chat. We finally saw something from Joey. He's about to buy 300 dinosaur
Look, the
magazine.
3D pages is right there. Page what? Page 10. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you my screen. Fuck that. Let me show you my
Joey,
screen.
do you remember Joey those books that you had to like really look in there, and there was like an image inside of
Oh
like
yeah,
a.
that's the magic eye.
Oh, I hated those books. I hated
I
those. I
love
hated.
him. I know how to look at him though. I do know how to
I
look at him. So I'm
tried to
good.
look at them. I saw a couple of times in there, but yeah, I hated the kids ripped cheap pages on the back magazine.
Look,
Just
look. I'm gonna share my
yeah.
screen. Let me share my screen for a second.
Let me see if I
Look
can
at
do
it.
though. Let me
You
see.
guys remember this? I do remember these, bro.
I think
They gave.
let's
I
see
already
now.
put. See,
Replace screen share. Let me go see if I can get it from Joey. Let me see if I can actually.
you just gotta authorize it.
Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's it. It's gonna be look small though, but okay, you got it.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I
right,
got it.
there you go. There it is. There's
Okay, so
Joey's.
this is the magazine. I don't guys even remember this, but these are the dinosaur magazines they used to give us in school. And if you go to page 10, I was talking about the 3D thing. There, hold on, right here. There's the 3D thing. I don't know if you put the 3D glasses, and it came with like a little dude. I think I had this exact one.
Oh God, no way.
Yo, bro, like I love these, and like a whole but yeah, man, this is I had this one, bro. Anyway, that's a sorry.
Joey's about to go buy his magazines.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. You
I
get
just
excited for the simple. That's the funny thing. We get excited for the simplest things, and nowadays people are like, "Huh, what do you get excited for that for?" I
I
mean,
used to love to go to the library. Now
yeah,
another thing that I'm starting to remember. I used to love to go to the fucking library, like getting your library card and go to the library, getting some books. And there was a section in my library, right, that you can actually like get VHS videos. And what do we got from that? A lot of Discovery, like National Geographic videos from that, and sharks and
oh, the shark books were always the
yeah,
best,
no,
though.
the shark books, no, the
Yeah,
shark, like the National Geographic shark documentaries. I love those. And then I figured out in the library they had a whole bunch of Charlie
Ah,
Brown videos too. That I
ah,
took all those home.
oh God, oh
I remember
Joey, look what they
what?
said though. Not the mama loves dinosaur magazines.
Oh
Those.
shit! I did not see that coming.
Oh, I did not see that coming either,
I did
though.
not see that fucking thing. Oh come
You
on!
know what I used to do in the library though, Joey? All I did was, I always wanted the Garfield books. I loved Garfield back in the day. Garfield was one of
You
my
remember
favorite
the Garfield, like they were rectangular books,
characters.
and they were like, damn, I'm gonna look for that too. Fucking shit.
Yeah. I
Good
love
times,
Garfield
man.
magazine. Yeah,
Times
those
were
were good
simple, bro.
times though. There was this one episode of Garfield
You
that
guys
was
had a comic book section in your library? That is
but
crazy.
that is crazy though. But listen, there was this one time though. I got this is the funniest Garfield comic I've ever saw. So Garfield was imitating what's the dog's name? Oh, I forgot the dog. Damn, Odie. He was imitating Odie. He was like, and John comes by and he's like, "That's rude to imitate," the dog. And all of a sudden, like Garfield does a John face. Oh my god, it was that's actually one of my favorite comic strips for Garfield though. It's like the Scholastics book
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, those were the days, man. So sad that
Oh,
those
God, I
days.
forgot.
Yeah, it's so sad. We used to get like Remember the school gave us like a book thing, like for us to order books, and I was just picking up books right there, like, oh, I
I don't
want
know
to
if
read
you
a book.
guys had
Yeah.
that, but back we had
Wow.
something called a candy sale, and whoever
Uh,
sold the most candy, then they gave us like a catalog, and from there you can like pick up
yeah.
movies and things
Pick up
like
books.
that.
Yeah, yeah, that was
But
nice.
there was a program also when back when I don't know if every school in the states had that, but we had a. Of course, they were pushing
Let me go take a beer
kids.
back.
They were pushing kids to read, right? So there was a program that you. They gave us a list of things that we every month they will give us like a box, and that inside that box they had like comic books, a few magazines. They had dinosaur magazines, it had fuck. What else it had? It had like a whole. It came with one issue of a Goosebumps book and a few things like that. Every month they gave us that, and then in the comic books I chose Batman, I chose Green Lantern. Um, they gave us dinosaur magazines. They gave us a Goosebumps book and other stuff, other goodies like erasers and pencils and things like that. But it was actually neat back in the day and when I was in school. I also remember what was the other thing they did? Um we had a dog. There was a guy dressed in like in a dog uniform. He was a cop. I don't remember what he was doing. I don't remember, but it was like, yeah, that was another thing. Man, that was good times in school, man. Yeah, my elementary school had a big library and a small library with what? Okay, they moved the chat. Wicker chairs and shit to read. Man, I loved the library. Like it was cool. It was cool. I don't know. Things changed now. People, kids these days, well, at least in Panama, though, there's not a library. There's a computer lab, and you investigate everything from there. But when it comes to libraries, I mean, I haven't been to the states. I don't even know people go to public libraries anymore. To be honest, we had a door-to-door sell Bon Appetit magazines. You did? Oh my god, that's. I always pick R.L. Stein's books to read, man. Yeah, I remember those Goosebumps books, man. It was cool. It was really cool. Dog cop. Yeah, I think I don't remember his name, but it was a dog dressed. It was like dressed like a detective cop. That thing.
Arthur
Yeah, I think
books. Wow.
I think it was that. It was like teaching us, dog stuff, and don't talk to strangers. Don't get in
KMG 274,
stranger danger. All
I
that
mean
stuff.
724 is asking, when is Magnus releasing? We believe, I'll be honest with you. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I have two feelings though, right? And this is major feelings. I mean, this is a theory. This is me talking in theories though. I believe that Magnus will probably be announced later on. If it supposedly is 27, so in order for it to be 27, it has to be announced this year. Now, if it gets announced for 27, it's coming out in the 28th though. Just to let you know. But I have a feeling that I don't know why, but I have a feeling that it will probably be announced this year. I don't know why. I have that feeling. But if it doesn't, cool. I mean, it's just a feeling that I have personally. You know? You should be getting at least a teaser or something. Probably so. I hope
I think yes. I think we were gonna get a teaser source. I mean, you have to, right?
you have to. Yeah, there
But
has.
again, we can't. That's the thing that we fans we in our minds put these perfect dates and movements
Yeah.
in place,
Hmm.
like because the Fallout show is out here, you're gonna put the Fallout remake right next to it
Yeah.
because in our minds it's the perfect timing. But when it comes to reality, the development is not as quick as a TV show, so timing is really off. So and then we have over here because it's a 25th anniversary.
Hmm.
They're gonna do
Hmm.
this in the show. They gotta do that, but sometimes
Yeah.
in a real workspace, timing doesn't work that way, and you can announce the things when they're ready, and sometimes they're not
Yeah.
ready on the date that you actually want them to be. It happens in
Yeah.
real life on everything. So, even though we think that the perfect timing is the 25th anniversary, the magnet should be announced in this show. The reality is, we don't know if it's going to be actually a real thing.
Yeah.
We're targeting 2027, and hopefully it actually does come in 2077, and that's it.
Yeah. It probably does. I mean, let's see. We just gotta sit here and wait. I hope it does get announced this year because you know what? Like I always say, I'm ready to talk next gen hardware, and I'm always happy to talk news of when it comes down to next gen hardware. Because look, at the end of the day, I mean, for me, this generation, right? For me, is even though did not get the power of the consoles out of them, but for me, I feel like I'm ready to go next gen. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I hope they keep the Xbox controller as is. It's simple. Oh, nice. I hope they do too. I hope they do. They do too. But chat, remember, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Let's get Lou to 1.9, man. Come on, I want
You
to
know
see
what's
that.
somebody like you remember Smokey? Yeah, he said
Smoke
forest fires,
Bear, yes,
wildfires.
yeah,
That
Smoke.
is, you know
That
what?
was that was popular teddy bear.
Smokey should come back.
It should, yeah,
I'm not even joking with that. Like,
yeah, it should.
you gotta remind people, like even adults, bro, stop burning the fucking
Yeah, stop burning them.
forest and look. Have you seen these wildfires back in the states? Jesus Christ, that smoke is so strong that it reaches us down here.
Really, it does?
It does.
Wow, no
From
way.
the wind currents, I remember one year that it was so bad back in up there in wherever it happened in LA or something, wherever it happened in
Oh,
California.
that fire in California, yeah, that was an
The
insane fire.
smoke, like the passage, the whole wind thing,
Yeah,
actually reached part of Central America, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
yeah, that's some strong. Yeah, it's
So I
strong.
think Smokey the Bear must make a comeback. Like you motherfuckers, how can you not like really people? I don't even know how it happens. Some people say like, hey, it happens naturally because of the heat, maybe. But Panama's always hot, and we don't have wildfires over here. Like it's always fucking hot. Um, but the fires that we get, it's because some motherfucker actually did it. So it's like, do we really have to bring a fucking guy dressed in a bear suit and remind every people to not burn forests
Joey,
down?
Joey, yeah, I got a better idea though, Joey, and chat's gonna like this though. I mean, why don't we get you dressed up in a Kirby shirt? You're coming out, talking about that though. I'll be a better mascot for nowadays.
I will
Get
not do that.
Joey the Kirby.
I was having a good time, and now
No, I'm just messing, Joe. Just
you know
messing.
what's funny? I just had. Do you guys? I don't know if you remember. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but y'all remember that the Crash Dummies cartoon?
Oh God! Oh wow!
You
That was
remember having Crash Dummies
yeah,
toys?
yeah. Of course, who did not have a Crash Dummy toy? Oh my God, that was best. So Samsung Delirious says Xbox Air tried to stuff flip flop, saying they wanted to get rid of the error parts, and that's why they did it. Yeah, right. How long till Colt does it? It from the Xbox newscast to the Experience newscast. Oh wow, wow. They got the guys that set the fire in LA. Yeah, they did. I hope that means.
Oh, okay, somebody said the California fires also happen naturally from lightning.
Wow, yeah, lightning though. Weird.
Fuck. All right.
Damn. Let me see. Part of of the joy of new console generations have been new creative control schemes. Well, kind of lost the thrill of the Xbox of past two generations, though. I mean, that's what people say out there. I have not lost the thrill though, because every time I go, listen, I'll tell you my perspective though. Every time I sit here and I look, because I like technology though. I like technology. Every time I sit here and I look how far advanced we are when it comes down to technology, like I was explaining the other day when I was in California, all I had to do was take my controller, my Fire Stick, and that's it, or log into the TV and play games. I mean, I was super happy with that. I was like, wow,
Fuck
this is
yeah.
amazing. I know, Joe, you don't like cloud, but I was happy with it because at least when I had some downtime, I was playing games and having so much fun. And there was a day where there was downtime because it was the 1st of January, which I didn't have to do that much, and I was just sitting there just playing games, having fun. That's all I did, and I was really enjoying that. And so, like, that's what I see though. Every time I see like advancements when it comes to technology, I'm happy for them. Now, the thing is, if you start forcing things upon to people, then of course, I get people get mad. I don't like things being forced upon though. But yeah, is there a channel? Yeah, that's the thing though. Like the whole flip flop thing or whatever people see out there with the Xbox era thing. Like I said, I don't have any issue. They wanted to change their name. Cool. I mean, go for it. If you find that this is the proper way to grow, then cool. Because look, listen, me, I'm always going to be an Xbox fan, no matter what. I'm always going to be an Xbox fan because I love the brand. I love what they do. I love their how they're pumping up games. I love that I'm enjoying the games. I love that I sit here and I play a lot, and that's what I care for. I just care to play games, and that's it. That's all I care for. And right now, from what I'm seeing, when I look at both consoles, because I have a PS5, no doubt, I have a PS5, and is the PS5 telling me, "Hey, come over here, turn on the console"? No, what's telling me to turn on the console is the Xbox. Every single day, it tells me turn on the console because you got games here to play. That's why I love the box, and I enjoy it a lot. And also, most important, I'm saving money. That's what really matters right now, especially times the way they are. Ho ho, we gotta save some cash.
El
Hmm.
único cocho, you're not my friend anymore.
What does it say? I use Cloud Daily. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. They caught the guy. Let me see. That- Lightning doesn't need a storm. It can happen from static in the air with no rain. Oh wow. Is there a channel that can do what they want? Yeah, but some are man-made that they could have been one of them. Hmm. Yeah, true that. True that. But chat. Wow, Joey, we've been here for 3 hours and 3 minutes. No joke.
I need to sleep.
But chat, listen up. The crazy one and Kirby Joe got to go. Joey needs to
You
sleep.
gotta stop that Kirby shit. God damn it.
Okay, not the mama needs to go though. Then not the mama needs to go.
Oh my
Tikashi,
god.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Wait, hold on. You guys got okay. You guys got to stick with one nickname already, and Joey's already a nickname.
kidding.
So
Okay. We'll stick to one thing.
no, I'm not. It doesn't bother me. It's actually funny. It's actually funny.
Kirby Joe. Look at that. Pickles like Kirby Joe is laughing
All
his
right,
butt off.
okay. If I find a good, because I've been looking for Kirby shirts. I'm not even joking with that.
Okay.
And they're just T-shirts with the Kirby like his face on it.
Yeah.
I got a
No, no,
Snoopy.
no.
I got a Snoopy shirt right now.
That man, I gotta say though, Farq should work for
Like they're like this, but they're not pink shirts though. That's weird.
uh,
So if I find an actual pink Kirby shirt, I'll wear it. And what the fuck is this? Somebody send me something on what the oh my god.
hmm.
Chill just sent me a a fucking AI image of me as not the mama looking at dinosaur books.
You gotta laugh at this stuff. Just
Yeah.
oh, I gotta check the Discord. I haven't checked the general Discord. Oh my god, sorry for that, pickles. Let me go jump into the general Discord real quick. Oh Lord, I forgot about that though. What did this guy
Um,
send me? Oh, pick on Crazy Louie. Okay, let's see now. God.
yeah, I just saw it, man. Chill, I just saw it. God damn it. Actually, it's not a, like an offensive image.
Oh,
It's actually a cool image,
Lord.
and it brings back memories,
Joey,
man.
you should join. I don't know why you're not on the Discord, but join the Discord. It's right there. It's an open invitation. It's now permanently. Join it. Join it. See.
Louis, I don't know. I am as much as Twitter is a cesspool of hatred, and and
You
crazy stuff. I don't bow well with other social media things. Like
okay? I see. I see.
I
All
am
right.
not
That's
on
good.
Instagram. I don't post on Instagram. I do have one. Only has 6 pictures,
Yeah.
and that's was 6 pictures. Out of those 6 pictures, two are my deceased dog. Rest in peace, Dexter. Um, Facebook. I haven't posted anything since my fuck decades ago. I don't care for Facebook. I don't care for Instagram. I don't care for what are the other ones? TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have Instagrams because sometimes my wife send me like reels and things like that, and but I don't post anything. I don't know how to use Discord, to be honest. I have one. I don't use it. And there's nothing against the community. I don't know. I like to stay away a lot from social media and posting stuff
I get it. I
because
get it.
I don't know. I sometimes I like it. That's too. I don't know. I'm like an old man, Louis. Like, I don't know what it
I
is.
get it. I get it. I get it. We get to that phase. We get to that phase.
You
So
get
we gotta
consumed. You
order-
get consumed by way too many social media stuff that
yeah, exactly.
you're not enjoying your
It's like
life.
me. I don't. Yeah.
And yesterday, hey, look, in that Super Bowl party, I loved it.
But
Nobody here.
listen, you want to laugh at something? I have TikTok, but guess what I watch on TikTok though? Ask me. Guess what I watch?
Titties.
No, nothing. No.
No titties.
I watch Judge Judy. That's what I watch.
What-
I'm not. Listen.
Dude.
Hey. I love my Judge Judy. Chat, don't.
Oh
No.
my
Listen,
god.
I love Judge Judy. I watch Judge Judy. That's all I watch. I mean, I love it. It's
I'll
fun.
tell you what's crazy.
What's crazy? What?
This whole thing with short form video is so crazy
Yeah.
that my mother watches telenovelas
Oh,
in
okay.
TikTok.
Oh, she does. Yeah, they put
She watches
telenovelas.
she
They put
watches 1 minute clips,
they
1 minute
put
clip, and she goes and she's watching them.
exactly. They put Doctora Ana Maria Polo on there too.
Yes,
We
Entire
gotta-
episodes all in one movie
Yep,
clips.
yep, they do. That's pretty fun stuff. So
And
yeah,
it's
like I
like,
said, I watch Judge Judy. I watch sometimes I watch the People's Court, of course, but I love better Judge Judy though. Judge Judy is my key though. And they once had Saved by the Bell though, and I was watching Saved by the Bell for one
oh
time, but
shit,
now I took it off.
I haven't seen Saved
See
by the
Saved by
Bell
the
in
Bell in so
fucking
many years.
forever.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, let's see if even the college is yeah. I sat there and watched it again. So yeah, remind me of my youth though. Why would you need a PlayStation when Xbox is everywhere? That's a good question, my friend. That's a good question. We gotta ask.
Yeah, but as much as we say Xbox is everywhere, I see
Yeah,
him nowhere. So that's the problem.
there needs to be more out there. But chat, like always, before we go, tell us what you've all been playing, my friends. What you've all been playing? What you've all been playing? I would like to know. Because look, I played some Mario Creators last night. I did a couple runs. I've been playing Ninja Gaiden Rage Round, which was fun. I'm almost. I don't know how far am I into it. I already got the little Ninja Girl, throws the spikes and everything. That's pretty cool. Shoot, that's pretty awesome though. But yeah, the game has been fun though. It's been fun. It's been fun. I gotta say, Ninja Gaiden Rage Round it's been real fun. Ninja Gaiden, sorry. When they go to Unicho to play Neo 3
Oh,
Unico. Sorry.
He wanted to say
Unico.
Oniko
Oh,
Kocho.
okay, Unico coach. Okay, all right, cool. Cheaters, yes, it's all makes sense now. Okay. Chio, where did you send it? Did you send it in my private account? Let me go see though. I don't know, I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, I did see it, Chio. I did see it. I did see Joey, reading dinosaur books. Oh god, and Joey wearing the Xbox hat with a little Kirby.
Chio's still playing Dragon Quest 7. I hope it's a good game. I've never been into the Dragon Quest series.
Dragon Quest, nice, nice. Like I said, I've been playing Arc Raiders and just having fun with Arc Raiders, and collecting stuff, just doing things. I don't know why it's so addicting because I'm pretty much finished with all that stuff. I don't know why I keep on playing it though. It's addicting. Get away, Arc
I,
Raiders, get away.
yesterday I was playing Fortnite with the family.
How was it? Was it good? Was it happy?
Fortnite is not a bad game at all.
Oh yeah, I know. It's not
And I finally figured out how they changed the music and all that stuff, and now I got like rock music and
nice.
shit like that. And then I'm like, no wonder these fuckers love this game. But like, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
So, um, other than that, I'm gonna try. I got to rest today because I've been drinking basically all night. I haven't slept at
Go
all.
for it. Go for it. Go
I
to
don't
sleep.
feel bad because I have that gift that I can drink all day, all night, and
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
I
But
don't
what
feel
really
bad about
hits you is that you haven't slept though, and you're tired. Like
Yes, so I
yeah,
just need to sleep
yeah,
and eat.
yeah.
But I'll try to start tomorrow. Play. I I'm
With
a
who?
fan of the. No, tomorrow. I'm gonna play. I'm a fan of this studio. It's called Blowfish.
Bluefish.
They do point and click horror comedy games,
Oh, nice.
and they made a game called Vlad Circus, which is a horror game, a point and click horror game, and it's really horrific. And when it comes to the story and things like that, and a lot of stuff that happens in the game, and they
Nice.
made a second game that I didn't know came out, and it came out on
Mm-hmm.
Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait, hold on, you made a second game? I know they were making it, but they never said any dates. And out of nowhere, I was checking, and it was there on the Xbox. I'm like, oh shit! So I bought it, and I'm going to play that. I'm going to play because I love point and click games. It's I don't know, it's a really niche genre. So I love those, and I'm going to play that. It's called Vlad Circus. I think it's Descent into Madness, if I'm not mistaken. Is the next second game. So
All right.
that's what I'm
All
playing.
right. Meet the Cheeto down for it with Vic. I'm down for it. I'm down for playing some of my creators.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mexico and Brazil supports Xbox. I understand that,
Yeah.
but Brazil is actually pulling off on Xbox because
Supposedly. I don't know.
some things that is happening when it comes to importing the fucking box. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And Mexico is
It's
the only
always a
basically
problem.
the strong Xbox foothold when it comes to that, but not even that anymore.
Uh,
So yeah, man, you guys. I mean, I understand, guys. You guys live in the states, and it's different when you move out of the borders. You're like, what the fuck? It's
yeah.
blue, blue,
Things are
blue
different,
and
man.
red,
Blue, blue,
blue and
blue. It is.
red,
Like for
blue and
example,
red.
Dominican is all PlayStation. I mean, you go out there, you say, why don't you buy an Xbox? Like for what? What do you play a PlayStation? Oh, but here's the funny part though. They buy a PlayStation just to play GTA. They buy it. That's it. That's what they buy it for. GTA or FIFA or or basketball game. I don't know. They just buy it just to play that because the most people I had conversation with that own a console, they just say, "What do you play though?" He's like, "Well, I play this." I'm like, "Why don't you play these games?" So like, "Nah, I don't have the time though. I just want to get home and just shoot stuff." I'm like, "Really? That's it?" It's like, "Yeah, that's it. I don't want to go in there
And
or
there's another
play
thing
these
that
long
people don't
games."
realize that
Yeah,
playing video games, the word PlayStation turned into the acronym in Spanish. Before then, they, what are they
yeah.
playing? Que están jugando Nintendo. Now they're like,
Nintendo,
están
nada,
jugando,
well,
they're playing a la
PlayStation,
Play.
PlayStation,
Jugando a la Play.
One that
I'm
I
jugando a
played,
la
yeah,
Play.
it turned into that too, yeah,
So now
yeah.
the acronym
I
of playing video
remember,
games is the word PlayStation, basically in
you
Spanish.
know. Listen, chat. You want to know how terrible it is, and I'll tell you this much. One time, I was in a radio station and I was talking about Xbox stuff. You know what someone said? And they called in. They called it for. They were calling in and asked. They called instead of saying Xbox Game Pass, it said the Nintendo Game Pass. I was like, seriously? Oh god, oh god, oh god. But chat.
You guys don't understand our pain. You
Yeah,
don't.
you don't understand our pain though. We used to, like I was sitting on the radio station, I was listening to this person on the phone, like, yeah, the Nintendo Game Pass gives you these options. I'm like, bro, there's no Nintendo Game Pass. You know, I just didn't want to argue with them. They're like, oh my god, seriously. But Joey, before we go, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You could probably find me tomorrow again here if we're doing a show.
Yes, yes, we're doing a show, bro.
Probably. I'm gonna say
Every
probably in this
single
one
day. We're doing a show every single day.
because I know I haven't been confirmed yet, but we're I'm taking my sister to the hospital.
Okay.
Nothing wrong. My little nephew is getting a little surgery. He has a hernia, uh,
Oh,
but he was like, it's a small thing. They got him
yeah.
early. He's only 3 years old. I mean, he was doing some stuff, so it's a quick surgery. He's gonna so I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay,
accompany her to that. So she hasn't confirmed it yet. I still have to wait until she confirms it if it's tomorrow or for Wednesday. So if
okay.
it's tomorrow, then I can't be on the show, and if it's on Wednesday, then it'll be tomorrow. So
All right,
it depends
all right,
on that.
all right.
And I want you guys in the chat to cross your fingers for me to get that bonus check as soon as possible, so I can get my
Yes.
rog
So he can get
as
his
soon as
rods.
possible.
So Joey can
And I
start playing
promise,
Dave the Diver, third, fourth
yes,
playthrough
and I promise I'll do the unboxing here
here.
on this channel.
Yay! We're gonna get an unboxing, and I'll
Like
be
I'll get it. I'm not gonna open it until we do the live, and I'll take the wrap off and everything in front of you.
and I'll be drooling here like one day.
But cross your fingers. Hopefully the rumors are true, or the things they told me already that the
Yeah,
thing
also.
the numbers are really up and nice. They're really happy with
Yes.
us this year,
Let's go.
and
Yes.
hopefully, of course, I'm gonna pay all my stuff, the things I need in the house and things like that. What I gotta make the wifey happy, of course. She's the first thing, and always will be the first thing next to my
Hmm.
kids.
Hmm.
And if it's everything's left and good, and then I'll get straight to my ROG ally. So
Yeah.
hopefully everything goes as good. God bless first. God first. That's it.
But yeah. But
No,
Joe,
I'm not gonna set it up on the live stream. I'm
no.
just gonna open it.
No, it's gonna take. I mean, if he's gonna set it up, we're gonna be sitting here for like an hour or two, probably so, or
Yeah.
three. I mean, we basically do it, but
Well,
yeah,
probably I could be setting it up like right here while we're talking. So
yeah, probably so. Yeah. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with us. Joy, thank you for coming by like always.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Pickle had heart surgery 2 years ago. He made it. Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
But but,
Oh, but
but I'm
because
glad you're okay, man.
I'm glad
I'm
you're
glad
okay,
you're
but
okay.
I gotta give you some advice. Sometimes those fanboys get under your skin. Remember one thing, my brother: do not let them get under your skin because that's what they want. They love that. There you go. See, like this one who came in here saying Steven Pozo, RIP Xbox. You know what we do to that? We sit
Wait,
here,
hold on. Hold on.
we laugh at
What's
them.
oh god.
I don't know who that is though. Steven Pozo, RIP Xbox. Wow.
Louis, when you're doing your show right, when
Yeah.
people coming in spreading hate, you're doing something right.
Exactly.
When you don't have haters or detractors
Uh-huh.
against you, that
Yeah.
tells you you're doing something right. So congratulations, Louis. You got haters.
Yeah, yeah, you got haters. Yes, we do. We have our adopted ponies that sometimes jump in here and try to cause chaos. But like I said, though,
You adopted him. I didn't.
oh no, we call it the adopted ponies though, because you know what they said? They said, they told me that all the channels banned them. So I'm like, I wonder why. I mean, shit. I mean, I
I
even
love
had to
my.
warn one today, and I told him, "Listen, if you start disrupting, because remember what happened on Friday? We had up to 40 people, and they got a huge fight in here." And I was like, "Whoa!" It dropped down to 20. I said, "You know, I'm not going to stand for that anymore. Next time I see him fight, out, no more. Warning right there, no more." No worries. I got yeah, but Pickles don't fight with them because if you have a heart condition, don't waste your energy on that. Waste it on positive things. Like I always say, let's talk about the games that are pumping in. How much fun we're having. That's what I say. Yeah. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with us today. I mean, oh my god, we reached up to 60 today, almost 65 here on the show. It's amazing. There chat, you guys have been on the roll. I mean, a total of comments today was 994. That
Wow.
is awesome. That is awesome. I mean, I'm really happy about that chat. You guys really were on the roll. We had a good conversation. I mean, we have 50 people here where we're talking about dinosaur books and stuff like that. That's amazing. When you have the chat just hanging out, that means
Yeah.
you're doing something good. That's good stuff because we finished the show a long ago. But man, just sitting here just talking was a blast, though, chat. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you all for your super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. That seriously, you guys are the best. So, chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, I do mean a beautiful and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at Wednesdays at 7 p.m. ET with Sarbo the Big Blue Man Silent Cipher. On Fridays, if they invite us, if they don't. XBI en Español with Aliencita, Metal Berserker, and Elvis. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an
Have
awesome
a good day.
one.